Well, a couple things before we get started. Yeah, good.
Before we actually get started,
Yes, sir.
we teleported in.
Yeah.
Did we have a battle right before we teleported in?
No.
I think we should be at full health.
You should be at full health.
Okay, so I will take a long rest. There's
Yes, sir.
something. Okay, cool.
We all took turns sneaking up on Kawhi and bopping him on the
We'll
head.
just say that Kawhi had some personal trauma and was doing something
Sobered up.
active along the way.
Did you teleport us, Dave?
No, you guys went to the council chambers and teleported.
We did the council chamber, but I have the ability to. So
right. Couple things.
My book. Yeah. Remember, Eric? We talked about this. My book is actually a puka shell necklace. It was a book, and I translated it to
puka shell. Right.
My puka shell. So.
Absolutely.
As you do.
As one does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you know anyone who wants to join one of my games, send my way. I'd love to talk to them. Check out Patreon over at patreon.com/GMEric. Check out the Holiday Iris Magnets over at gmeric.com. These are guaranteed to prevent rust monsters from showing up in your kitchen or near your car. So as long as one of these is on your fridge, I guarantee you will not see a rust monster. If you do, take a picture and send it to me. I'll give you your money back on the magnet. Otherwise, guys, check out the archives and the clips over on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And we've got the raid and the battle royale coming up this month, along with some holiday one-shots that are going to be announced here soon. So watch for those. But let's get you guys started, because we've got a lot to cover today. Alrighty. So, you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. After a 2-week break from the Awesome Blossoms, we have returned. And you have managed to decide to hunt down Bodhidharma after a couple of leads, and to do so you have come to Eskaniska down here in Endosia. You teleported here from the council chambers of the House of Flowers, a clandestine organization you've been working for and working to stabilize the area of Toivoa through power establishment in the House of Flowers. You managed to rid the House of Flowers of Seskal Ash and her influence, and now are trying to rescue your friend from Limbo. As you arrive here in Eskaniska, you arrive in a small, round stone structure. It looks kind of like a covered gazebo with 3 sides covered. There's moss and ivy climbing all the way up to the ceiling and around, but the teleportation circle that you have just landed in fades as your arrival is complete. What would you guys like to do?
Hey, Eric, I have a question. I thought we were taking the boat here.
That's up to you. You teleported here, and that's where we left you guys off last time.
We're not there yet, Meg.
Oh, I thought it was either boat the whole way or boat part of the way.
So we decided to teleport, and then we have to boat from this island to the smaller island.
You have saved yourselves several months of travel.
I thought we talked about that on Discord.
I'm so sorry.
I'm really sorry. Because there was a conversation about... There was another conversation about boating to this island, which is the bigger island of Endosia, right? Because we have to go to... I don't remember the name of the other island, Eric. Avada, yeah.
I need to get that the giant mouse pad that you made, like the desk mouse.
They're amazing. Those are available over at gmeric.com.
Then I don't have to keep going, Eric, can you show us the map again?
Well, I can show you the map right now to allow you to take a peek. Thank you. We will just bring up the map because we were just on it, but we'll do it again.
I'm very sorry for being...
You're perfectly fine. So, you are currently down here in the lower bottom right corner of the map.
Right.
In Iskaniska, here. And you are going to Avada, here.
That makes perfect sense. I don't know why. I was like, yeah, we're going from the Pearl Sanctuary straight down, right? I don't know why I thought that.
Crossing the blue waters, this entire sea here, was deemed too dangerous because of the wildlife that exists there.
That makes perfect sense. Understandable.
And so you teleported to Eskaniska, as this is where you guys had sent some of your council members to form a foothold in the area.
So
and you've just
we
arrived.
See this town? We see this town?
You do. Several buildings popping up out of the jungle. It's
Right.
not dense, but not densely populated, but dense in jungle.
All right. Now back into character. So, Galileo, you're the Starflower, man. Do you know anyone that's here?
Galileo?
I'll take that as a no. Does anyone else know anyone that's here?
Brownie is like has kind of migrated into a position of like office manager, HR person for the office of the Starflower. So maybe she has some memory of what they looked at before they left. May I cast Legend Lore?
Ooh, okay.
Is that okay to just kind of like get our bearings here?
Absolutely.
And as I understand it with Legend Lore, it is like as useful as the GM wants it to be.
And
So
this GM loves Legend Lore.
Oh, amazing. Okay. I have it. Listen, I'm using my spell cards right now, and my spell list is so long now. So, hang on one second.
Just shuffle it, just do a nice riffle, and then just deal random cards.
Please, I have it so organized right now. They're all sitting in front of me. It is so thick. I can't tell you.
It has
So
3
many
C's.
cards. It does have 3 C's. You are right. I just put it in here.
So,
okay.
We can do Legend Lore, not a problem.
Okay, great. That is what she's casting.
Okay.
And it is here in my hand.
Cool. Amongst the rest of the cards, though.
Yes. It's you guys don't understand. I spent the last 30 minutes getting organized and organizing my cards, and now here I am.
So, what person, place, or object would you like to learn some legends about?
This area.
Okay.
And the surrounding people in it.
Sure. As you cast Legend Lore on Eskaniska and Doja and the people here, the legends say that the people here and the jungle cannot be tamed. They are wild and deadly. The spiders here regularly grow to man size. The snakes can consume people whole, and the people who live here do so because they're that tough. It is inhospitable, dangerous, and altogether unpleasant of a place.
Oh, good.
The music that you may hear here consists of the primary instrument of the Andosian people, the didgeridoo.
Oh, cool.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, oh no?
You do,
I mean, Calatrix woke up for a second.
We actually might
Who's
not
into it? Who's probably into it?
We might not actually have to travel very far to find Bodhi, because wherever there's a didgeridoo, there's also a drum circle.
He's gonna open the door for us to the
like
other
a
side.
lodestone just pulls Bodhi in.
Oh my gosh.
And for the record, all of this lore was built before Bodhi went to Limbo. So, in fact, this was like one of the first pieces of lore of Toivoa. So, you guys can thank Vanilla Thistletop for this.
All right. So is that all that Legend Lord gives us?
That's all the legendary things that you'll learn from here, yes.
Where are we currently, Eric? Where are we standing?
You're inside of a gazebo that had been set up to house the teleportation circle for the House of Flowers. Outside of it, you can see an entire flower bed that blocks the view of this building from anyone who might pass by. This is camouflaged.
Okay, and I'm guessing if it's anything like what we normally do, there should be like some kind of minder or guard around here, kind of like we had pink ear guy
There should be.
Okay, cool. So plan for guys, or are we going to just start acting? Because Grant is ready to go. If you want him to scout,
His name is
I
Grant.
remember. Yes,
What's his
I
last
had to
name
look
again?
up what my
Okay.
name
Do I
was.
need
I'm
to
like,
bring
where am
Grant
I
out?
right
Because I can
now?
bring Grant out instead of me.
The old professor's
Maybe
name is Grant?
What was that, Dave?
Old professor's name is Grant?
His name is Grant Finesmith.
Grant Feinsmith.
He's a researcher.
Now, does he prefer if we call him Professor Finesmith? Is that his preference?
He probably won't tell the difference.
Okay. Hey, you.
Oh, yes. I got to remember I did his voice now. Shit. This is going to get real confusing real fast.
I listened to part of it. I was like, oh.
So that's
So
what I felt.
perhaps we should survey the area and see if there's any acquaintances with the House of Flowers around the area. I'm assuming normal procedure is to set a guard or a watcher here. Perhaps, Galileo, you should have a look around, maybe in secrecy.
Yes, I could do that.
All right, then. Tut.
I like that former Mio is the one saying, you guys go be secret.
Yep, Grant's not sneaky.
That's not me.
All right, I will try to hide myself and move around stealthily.
Okay. Please roll your stealth check. And Mio,
damn.
I now have you listed as Grant.
Thank you.
Yay.
So, Mio, Galileo with the 25, you are very stealthy.
Okay, then I will search.
Okay. As you peek your head out of this room and look around, roll perception check. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather today, but we're still doing the game.
Oh, no.
That's fine. It's just a cold. And I'm not contagious through the internet. Yay. So, with a persuasion check, you convince the rest of your friends to stay here for a moment while you explore.
Oh, misclick.
Okay, with an 8, your face goes right into a spider web. As the sticky tendrils cling to your face, you snap at them and they pull tight. The more you struggle, the more tangled you are.
Can we see the struggle?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
He's in the doorway.
Buddy.
So I'm not able to pull free?
You can easily pull free. It's just these sticky strands are now in your hair, across your armor, across your face, closing one of your eyelids slightly. It's unpleasant.
Uh-huh.
Everyone knows this. We've all been through it before.
Well, I can try to search again if you all are patient, or we could just go in.
I'm not going into the spider web with you.
I believe you're underneath said spiderweb pair.
Thanks.
Are we also
My
going in
perception's
somewhere? Are
not
we
high.
going? Are we going out of somewhere?
We're just leaving the gazebo.
No.
Are we in the gazebo? Or
You
are
are
we
in the
outside
gazebo with the teleportation circle that is faded beneath your feet.
Ah,
Perhaps
Where are we
Galileo,
going to look?
there's an exit, I believe, outside the flowers where Galileo is doing some kind of strange dance maneuvers, and I believe that is the exit from this current situation.
We're clearly seeing an exit that
Yep,
Galileo's like
easily.
fighting a spider
Yep.
web in.
Yep. That's it. You just walked into a spider web because he wasn't looking.
Rooting for you.
I mean, I hang back and give him another chance to do whatever sneaky thing he's trying to do.
Okay.
I'll head on that way again.
Okay. You are able to move forward. Let's roll another perception check. The 16. now that you have run into the spider web and exited the building, you look up and you can see that the spider web higher in the jungle is denser and the strands thicker. There's also a wrapped up figure that seems desiccated about 20 feet above you. Looks about human sized.
If only we had that telepathic communication.
Do we? How long?
Kawhi and Fuyu just look at you. Like, we can hear you if you want to talk to us.
Yeah, I'm just seeing very thick webs, so I think we can expect big spiders.
I shuffle over to Pear to guard him from big spiders.
Thank you.
So perhaps we should traverse this obstacle as a group then?
And I start to shuffle forward towards Galio.
Before we go, it seems like maybe this is a little bit less settled and safe than a teleportation circle from the House of Flowers might make us think. So how about if we are able to talk to each other? And I will take 10 minutes and cast that if everyone is happy.
Yeah. Awesome.
Sounds great.
Cool.
And then I get done with that.
Can I get a perception check from Mr. Grant? Mr. Grant, with the 26, you notice on the back of Galio, as he turns to address the party during this casting of the spell, 2 long legs, followed by 2 more, and 2 more climb up over Galio's shoulder, unsensed by Galio, followed by a large green bulbous body, a good 6 inches in diameter.
I'm going to shoot a dagger out at it.
Okay.
I've thrown a dagger.
Sure.
I'm assuming I'm close enough to be in normal
Indeed.
range.
Yes.
Okay. And I believe I'll have advantage because it has, unless it's
Yes.
acted in combat.
It has not acted in combat.
Oh, that's 15.
With the 15, the spider is pinned to the wall.
Oh my gosh.
So Galileo, I'm assuming that was not a pet of yours, and I removed it from your backside.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Perhaps we should all move forward together.
And I telepathically relay that to everybody.
Oh, good plan. Good plan. Let's take some steps out here. Do we know how long the journey is from here until the coast?
According to the maps that I've seen, the coast that we are searching is on the other side of the continent, which is roughly the same width as Ivex. So it'll be at least a day's travel by land and at least a day's travel by water. But I don't actually know. I am not a cartographer.
Oh, that's all right.
So far, we're moving slowly, even because we have moved about 25 feet. So it might take longer.
How long?
Pardon me, 10 meters.
And I go, whoa, that's spiders, man. That's crazy. We don't normally see those out in Hekemotu land. I mean, sometimes when you get like a big bunch of bananas, the deadly black tarantula might come out. But other than that, I think I need to steel myself. So I give out like a little shot glass to everyone, and I go, man, it's been good working with you guys, and I'm hoping we'll do well. And I'm thinking from all days here and after, may they be filled with fond memories, happiness, and laughter. And then with that, we all get inspiring leader. And everyone gets 15 temp hit points.
Wow.
Awesome. Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Do we need to know a direction?
We're not even out of the doorway of our house yet.
Okay. Our
We're
house.
literally in a gazebo surrounded by flowers. We have not got out of the
Incredible.
spawn point.
Got it. Okay, well let's kind of orient ourselves. We'll get out of here. See what's going on.
Fu, you seem quite educated on nature and different types of etymology. Do you know, are these spiders local to this area, or is this something that should not be here, or did we just fall into our own trap?
Well, I, would have asked this one if it was talkative anymore. Um, I can I do uh like a mental invitation to the thing and anything around? Like, is there anyone thinking around us?
You're going to reach out psionically and try to find someone who's psychically powerful enough to communicate with you?
Do I hear any minds around us? I mean, besides the party?
Besides the party. Okay. Well, we know that you mean besides Kawhi, because Kawhi is the party.
You think so?
He does think so. No, you do not detect anyone within range at the moment.
I will let you guys know. I don't hear anybody nearby. Let's go look around. And I want to brush Galio's spider webs off his face a little bit more, and cast Hunter Sense on him at the same time.
Okay.
And then turn him around and push him towards the front so that we can follow him.
All right.
You are the leader, as designated by everybody else.
I'm good with that.
As you have been voluntold.
Yeah, it's a starflower after all.
That's right.
Of course.
All right. I think our arrival should have been pretty close to the coast. But we'll start moving.
Okay.
Is there any kind of trail or path to follow?
There is a trail. It's fairly distinct. You can easily follow it. It goes around a couple of bends, as this has been intentionally hidden through a bit of a flower and briar maze. But it's fairly rudimentary. It's just designed to obscure the position of this building. As you leave the area, you're able to come out onto one of the long stone bridges. You see a couple of people along the way. They don't take much notice of you.
What kind of people?
They're tall, very tall. Not compared to you guys, not Fu and Kawhi, but a good 6 feet tall. They're dressed in loose clothing and seem to be adventurers by your read of them. They're pale with long dark hair. We can put one of them on the screen for you here.
Bellatrix would be losing her mind right now. Sorry.
These are not don't wake her up, she's sleeping. These aren't House of Flowers people that we're looking at.
These are not.
Okay.
You see no trappings of flowers or any type of weapons that would associate them with such an organization. These people seem to be going about their everyday business, living, and attempting to survive.
So they look
basic
like
trades.
They look like locals, or
They are
just
locals.
adventurers? Oh, they are locals. So these are not like visitors. These are people who live here.
These are the people who live here, yes.
Right. Oh, we should talk to them. Oh, I'll go talk to them. Sorry.
You are starting to gain a little bit of attention as you guys are acting like tourists.
We are not from here. Hi, excuse me.
Yes.
Yes, hi. Oh,
Yes.
great. You speak common. That's wonderful. Yes.
Of course. Who doesn't?
There are lots of people who don't necessarily speak common, or they speak long common, which is just slightly different. But
What is long common?
Oh, it's like a coastal thing. So, at any rate, we are here. We're trying to reach the coastline of this area. Is there any way you can maybe give us some directions, or maybe if we can barter for a guide?
He looks at you. You're new.
Yes, I don't know how you noticed that.
It's the hair
Oh, thank you.
and your complexion.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I am a Triton. Thank you.
A Triton.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
We're water living people in the northeast
You live
of the world. Yeah.
in the jungle.
No, 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 no. We live on a different continent.
Continent. What does that mean?
So you know how this land we're standing on has water all around it, right? If you walk to each edge,
No,
there's water around it.
surely not. Oh, the only water is there. And he turns and points at the sea.
Oh, it's literally
It's 4 miles away.
Eric. You. We looked so inland when we were looking at the map before.
Indeed.
Right? Yeah.
He
Well,
points behind you at the ocean.
oh, it's right
If
there.
you've never been to San Francisco, this happens all the time.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. That makes things so much easier. Yes, that's great. Thank you.
So, what did you mean by continent?
Uh, so there's the sea, but also over there's the sea, and the
No,
sea's
that
like
is
kind of all
jungle.
well, if you go further past it, there's more sea, like past the jungle, all around.
So, right now where we are standing, we are
Yeah.
incontinent.
Yes. Yeah. This is a
He looks at you and blinks.
yeah.
He looks
Well,
past you
there's.
at the party and blinks.
Do you know what an island is?
Not emphatically. Yep, that's.
But I do know what incontinent is.
You know what? Do you know what an island is? You guys have
Of
islands around
course,
here,
there's
right?
island. Of course.
Yeah.
We
Well,
look at
we're
things, and that is island. We eye the land all the time.
oh, so like a piece of land that's out in the water, surrounded by water. What do you call that?
That doesn't exist. We have the jungle and we have the sea.
Okay, okay. We're from a place like this that's separate from this, way, way far away.
In the jungle.
We do have a jungle where we're from. That's true.
But it is one jungle.
I'm sure. She turns and she looks at Professor Finesmith and kind of like does her head a little bit like, okay, I'm not doing a good job explaining this.
Yeah, I guess telepathic, I can do it. I don't think we really need to explain much. We just need information from him. So sometimes the best way is to just skip the prelogue and go straight to the information we need and skip the explanation.
Yep, I was getting mired down. It was confusing. Yeah, so we just need to get to the coast. Can you just point us the right path to take to get over there? She points at the sea.
Of course. All you have to do is take this path, right?
Uh-huh.
And you go all the way until you find Jara. Once you find Jara, you turn left. You continue going past Jara to the left until you go ahead and reach Callum. When you get to Callum, you turn right. And then you will follow that path down the cliffs, and you can make your way to the shore. Just, you are new here.
Yes. Yeah. Is it dangerous?
I do not know anyone who willingly goes down to the coast.
Really?
Yes, that's where the ruffians are.
Oh no. What kind of ruffians?
The drunkards.
Oh.
The frivolous. Those who do not take the world seriously.
Yeah. Those ruffians. That's terrible.
You brought two
we
of
will
them with
definitely.
you.
Huh?
You brought two of them with you.
Oh, who? Who?
He points
Look
at
at there.
Kawhi and Fu.
No, they are members of a sacred tribe called the Hekemotu.
Kawhi lifts up his cocktail and gives him a cheers, and then points over at Fu's abs.
I see.
Great introduction.
I'm sorry, but I'm not certain I can assist you concerning the company you keep.
Well-
You're likely to die.
Oh, there is a chance, but we're on a very special mission, so we have to try.
A mission?
Yes.
What
What-
do you mean a mission?
We're here to help someone we care about. Do you know of anybody who is willing to take risks? We have things we can barter for their time.
Risks? We take risks all the time because we live here. What risks are you seeking to participate
Well,
in?
just maybe to help us get down to
Here.
the cliffs.
We have a faster way should you choose to take it.
Oh,
it's right
really?
over
What is
here. And he will walk to the center of the bridge, guiding you along the way. See, here. It is the fastest way. And on the side of the bridge, there's a little board that sticks out.
Uh-huh.
He smiles. The foolish ones, like your friends, take this on a regular basis.
Oh, we can just jump down here?
Oh, I would not simply jump. They have a tendency to reach beneath the board and draw vines from below.
Climbing down?
No. They seem to enjoy the process of tying themselves to the board and leaping off.
Interesting.
They call it a bungee.
Interesting. I've not heard of this.
Can I reach over and feel around for some vines?
You're going to phrasing. As you reach beneath the board, you can find a series of vines beneath the board.
I would like to grab on to what I can reach and give him a yank.
Okay, they come up slowly. Phrasing again. Thank you.
Any of these look long enough to get us down?
Oh, yeah. There's several very springy vines here that could take you all the way down. One at a time, of course.
How far is this drop?
800 feet.
800. I could have been a monk.
You could walk along the bridge, follow the path down, or you guys can bungee jump.
I do feel like this guy is challenging us.
He looks at you. You are one of those fools, aren't you?
No, it's pronounced flu.
Woo. I don't care. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. Is there anything you wanted to barter that you had of value?
Oh, what do you have to offer? More bungee vines?
I do not partake in the bungee. I have various medicinal herbs and ointments. I have several lengths of rope. Why? Several daggers, teeth, claws, meat.
Oh, what kind of animals do you guys have around here? Do you have dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs? No, I do not know what that word means. But we have great lizards.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, sounds right. Does this is just an out of game question. Does everybody have their climber's kit and everything? Just in case?
Yep.
In-game Kawhi's like climber's kit. No, I'm a son of a sailor man. We don't climb, we sail.
I've climbed.
Well, the climber's kit only has like I think 25 feet of rope plus 25 feet of falling from the anchor point and then the rope itself. So I think that's all that comes with it.
I'm not sure why we're looking to climb. Apparently, to the locals, the bungee is the way to descend to the lower parts of this jungle. So the climb skin does not sound like it'd be appropriate in this situation.
Okay. Yeah,
It
just want to
depends on
make
if
sure
we-
we don't get stuck.
It
You know.
depends on how much we trust these bungees. Perhaps a test should be in order. Do we have a volunteer to try these bungees first?
Raise
Sure.
my hand.
And Pear runs and just dives off.
Oh my god!
He jumps off without grabbing the bungee.
Yep.
No, he's gonna grab the. Can I like lasso it around him?
You
I'm
can roll
holding
your
it.
athletics check. Pear, roll your acrobatics or athletics, please.
Oh dang!
Everything has gone pear-shaped.
Pear has gone over the side. You did not lasso him.
Can I hold onto the bungee really tightly and jump after him? No, wait, that's a terrible idea.
Yes, you can. All right, so Pear, because we have a maximum of 20d6,
Mm.
as you land 800 feet below, you are going to potentially suffer 60 damage. You will reduce that by 55,
Amazing.
All right.
as you almost got all the way down before hitting a branch.
It's the last one. Got him in the eye.
There's a reason he's got that
It's safe.
tattooed scar. You think he can hear you? You're 800 feet down.
Hey, no.
Oh, that's just kind of yelling to the flu that was diving after me.
Oh, okay. Fu, were you diving after him?
No, I caught myself on the railing.
How far does the telepathy go?
Everywhere.
I believe it's as long as you guys are
It
active.
goes anywhere on the same plane. So
Oh,
it's
so we can
perfect.
hear. So we can hear Pear from
Okay.
down there.
Yeah. So it's
He's
fine.
alive.
There's just like one branch in the way. I think I took it out.
So I don't recommend we descend the same way that a pair did. Perhaps, Fu, do you want to try the bungee?
I do.
Okay. Do you know how these apparatus work?
With knots, I think you're gonna tie a knot around yourself with this thing.
What's tying knots? What skill is that?
Survival.
Who is good at tying knots? Perhaps Kauai, being the sailor extraordinaire, can tie some knots. Perhaps after he finishes the drink, he'll... Oh,
I don't know if I can. Let me look. What?
I mean, I'm halfway decent.
Yeah, Eric, what would that be?
Survival, please.
Survival.
Wait, guidance.
Oh,
Sorry. I
the heirs of
muted him. Sorry.
Altair.
And I have like navigator's tools for sailing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not going to help you with that. That's for navigation.
All right. And I have sailing vehicles water.
Right? That doesn't help you with tying knots.
All right. Here we go. Worst sailor in the world.
Kauai, you have been granted
Right around the-
inspiration.
Oh,
Kauai tied some knots. They look good, guys.
give him
You
like,
had guidance
a look
too.
of askance. He's
Ooh, yeah, look at that. 11.
No,
Not
oh my gosh,
All the way
no.
to
Yep.
11.
if
He's
you
got
are
some
Everybody
clove
distracted.
hitches.
Matter on you
by
right now.
the abs, you can just admit it.
You guys want to trust these knots?
I want to smack his hands aside and redo them on myself.
Okay.
Guidance.
Oh God!
Flu,
Oh,
your
no.
knots are better than Kauai's, obviously.
Yeah. No.
Kauai just steps back and shakes his head and goes, you know, once the shamans start going, like, they think they run everything and know everything. So there you go.
All right, Flu, you've
Hey,
got the
move to
knots tied
everybody.
around you.
Oh my god.
You gonna jump?
Wait, did it actually connect?
Yes.
Like, are the ropes Tied?
They're looped around you. Yep.
Eric.
What?
Give it.
Brahmi cast
Yank.
mending.
The rope's
They're
not
not
damaged.
broken.
Okay.
I give it a firm yank against my hips.
Okay. The knot comes free.
Your hit?
No, I don't think that was right then. Hold on.
So,
Rami, you've been granted inspiration as well.
are there
Apparently
any
chat
locals
is
around
trying
here?
to, the chat is like
There's
going,
this
we
one
need to help
dude."
these guys. There's more than this one
I'm
guy.
sure
Yeah.
it's fine. I'm sure it's Jesus Christ.
Are you?
I think if you just, I think like 2 loops in each other and then around, and I gave it another firm yank against my hips.
And then
Okay, it
Eric,
falls free once again.
Just Eric,
Yes,
would
sir.
you consider like 2 just abject failures by flu? Like,
Yes.
let's make sure that everyone like there's like a big spotlight.
Yep.
Yeah.
That it's kind of like they're broken knots, right? They're broken knots.
I don't
No,
think they ever became knots. I think
they're
they
not
looked
knots.
They're
briefly
not
like
knots. The rope
He's
is
like-
not broken. The knots are not broken. Nice try.
He's like about to jump and then it just falls off
Yeah.
him as he jumps. No, don't do this.
So they're not broken knots.
No, sir.
Like,
No, they
like-
just never quite got to be knots. Because it turns out I was pulling the same bunny ear twice and it didn't go through
In
the
fact,
whole.
at this
Oh.
point, the rope is tangled.
Dang it. Like,
all right,
Maybe we
I
should
think we
just
should.
climb down.
No
no
This
one else
seems
could go ahead of
complicated.
me. This one's messed up.
I think we should just walk down. I think that's what we need to do.
Pear's
I
already
agree.
down.
Pear, can I get a perception check from you? As you are alone at the bottom of this ravine?
Pear.
Pear, you look around and you hear a whole bunch of bugs and slithering noises. You hear birds. You can see giant iguanas that are longer than you are crawling across tree branches. There's
I
probably things to be concerned about here.
I think that I would feel kind of at home in a bit of like
Sure.
nature like that. My biggest concern would just be about everybody else trying to get down at this point.
Understood. As you're hearing their concern in your head.
Yeah, hearing them argue over tying the ropes, I think would scare me more than the bugs.
Understood.
How about you, Professor Findmore? Do you know how to tie knots?
Not greatly, but however, I do have this.
And I pull out a harness, which should make this a lot easier.
Where did you get a harness?
I have a climbing kit.
Okay. That will be much easier as he pulls out professional climbing gear.
Perhaps we use some climbing gear, and
I start putting it on Fwu.
Sure.
perhaps we do it this way and see if this assists with it. Let me hear.
And I will try to put it on and tie a knot and get it all ready.
Sure.
I'm assuming this
Whoa.
gives me advantage or bonus.
You're going to get advantage, but whoa, you have not been in this type of engagement since you were married.
Who's
I've
never been married?
I thought Fu got married to Kauai's sister.
No,
I
Kauai-
know
Oh,
we
it
look
was the
alike
other way.
with you offlanders, but guy,
I got it backwards.
count the abs, the number of abs.
The number
one
of
with more
abs.
abs didn't have a wife because of ridiculous and unfair circumstances.
Uh-huh. So, gotcha. Okay.
This is the confusion of long common. I really think
Understood.
that the Motu should just adopt standard common. So these types of things don't happen.
We
Precisely.
don't only have a word for like separate wife. Like it's like a common wife.
All right.
So
Fu, you are in the harness.
I give it a firm yank against my hips.
It sounds pretty solid.
You're
Looks
a
terrible, but it's
genius,
functional.
Professor.
All right. Due to your long torso, this does ride up beneath your crotch.
Sure.
That is a very long
I-
corridor.
I want to swing up my legs over the railing and hop over.
Okay.
Oh,
As you hop over, we're going to roll a lovely little die. As you plummet,
I'm going to do a graceful dive, please.
as you do a graceful dive, cool. Let's roll your acrobatics check.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am. You're the one who wanted to do it.
Well, I'm like, athletics would be better.
Gonna aggressively dive.
It's not a grit. It takes strength and grace and balance. Acrobatics is not my
beautiful,
thing.
beautiful. You're doing so
Flo
good.
manages to maintain a proper facing as he falls off of this side. Whoa! I'm going to roll a D100. You manage to bounce at the bottom, propelling back up a good 100 feet before continuing to bounce down and down, your head nearly hitting the ground.
I call out loud, but the sound of my mental woot is deafening to y'all. I'm having so much fun flying.
Pear,
Great.
you see Flu leap off, attached by this vine. His head nearly hits the ground, but not quite. After a few bounces, Flu, you are suspended above the jungle.
Pear!
Oh,
I'm upside down now. Pear!
I'll run over and about. Can I reach where Fu is?
Flu is 30 feet off the ground.
Well, I guess like, are there trees or stuff near?
Yeah, there's
Fu
trees
that
nearby.
I could-
Sure.
Okay. Could I climb one of them and Ooh, I don't know how I would get them down without hurting them.
Just cut it. I think the professor will want his harness back.
Okay. And so I'll take my like a knife out and cut it.
You cut the vine or the harness?
The vine.
My
Okay.
torso.
Awesome. As the vine is cut, it snaps back upwards. The people up at the top of the bridge, the vine goes snap back up. Fu is not on the end of it.
And they took my harness.
And you cannot see the bottom of the jungle.
Can I make a
love
grab
Pear
to
so much.
not fall on my face?
Well, the thing is, yeah, you can roll your acrobatics check to not, or athletics to not fall on your face, but we're gonna see. Oh yeah, you're able to grab a hold of the branch and pull yourself to safety.
That was amazing, Pear. I can't wait for the others to follow.
I'm very impressed by the landing.
Yours too. No bungee at all.
Yeah, and I just kind of hold my hand over wherever it would have hit me with the branches going down.
Aw.
So, Grant, your
Grant turns to everybody else.
climbing harness is missing.
So Grant turns to, they decided to keep the harness at the bottom, which sounds a little bit less than useful. So who would like to try the free fall style?
But I have an extra harness.
Fantastic.
Here you go.
Am I the next participant, or would someone else like to go first?
As I start putting the harness on.
I can
Go ahead, and then
slow my own descent.
oh, yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to put the harness on and try to tie myself in, Eric.
Okay. Please roll your survival check. Thank you.
It's a 15, luckily.
Yes, sir. Leap it over the
And I
side.
say, well, you only live once unless you resurrect
And I jump over mid-conversation.
Okay. Ooh. As you plummet, sir, you are going to impact one of the branches. You're going to suffer some damage on the way down.
No.
You will suffer 11 points of damage as you crack your shoulder on a branch before bounding up and down repeatedly.
Apparently, I have found the branch that Pear found. It was not removed. It was more blunted, apparently, and there was one spine in it. I'm assuming this is yours. I'll break it down to you in a minute.
Theo, you've been granted inspiration.
Thank you for the inspiration. So how do I get out of this? Let's see here. I'm digging through my bag,
Oh,
and I'm within trees and stuff, Eric.
yes.
I will use my rope of climbing to
Okay.
anchor myself, pull myself in,
Awesome.
untie myself, and climb down.
Piece of cake.
And I leave the harness on the bungee.
Understood.
And I mentally go, okay, so who is next? Pull up the bungee, and you can now use the same harness. Notice how it was left on the bungee this time. And I stare at Fuyu.
I offer him a harness, and should we send them too?
Yeah, that seems tandem could be entertaining. So I hook it to the other one and send that one up too.
Okay.
And now it's up to you guys to figure out how to get down.
Okay, no problem. Who's next?
I can't wait for Kawhi to be like, I'm just gonna walk.
Here, Galio, here you go.
Gally, you're the Starflower. You want a bungee?
No, I don't need that. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. Okay, Kawhi, are you ready?
Sure. Here I go.
What do you want to put this on?
Yep.
Okay, here you go.
Roll your survival check, please.
Guidance.
With the 22, he's in the harness very firmly.
Great. Okay, good luck.
When he's tying his own knots.
Whoa, calm down, Robbie. There's a beverage here.
As he drinks it.
Swan dive.
Swan dive backwards.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Awesome. So, I'm going to roll the D100 again.
Oh my gosh.
You're fine as you make this look good, Kawhi.
Let's take a look at what was Fu's number was 45, right? So
Yes,
essentially 50% better than Fu.
indeed.
Perfect.
Incredible.
It's the increased mass that allows you to come all the way down and put your feet on it and then just unsnap and leave the cord going up.
It might be the increased mass or just the increased kick-ass.
Oh, okay,
Might wanna-
understood.
All right,
You didn't see my landing. It's fine.
but you saw mine.
Oh, man. Well, bro, I mean, Galio says he's fine. He doesn't need it.
Okay, are you sure? Here, would you carry this is the other harness. Would you carry it down with you?
Yeah, I could do that.
Are you sure? And she's like strapping herself into the harness.
Okay.
And then she
Rami,
turns Oh yeah?
you've seen me fly.
It's been like 6 months since I saw you fly. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot.
That's all right.
Sorry. Incredible. All right, hang on one second. Hey, is Mr. Guy still here?
Yeah, he's standing right there, leaning against
Hey.
the rail, watching these idiots jump off a bridge.
Hey, thank you so much. This was a great tip. We're just trying to cut down on time. But I have a question for you before I jump over this. Do you
Yes.
guys have any like rocks that are clear? You know, like clear rocks?
Clear
stones, like
rocks.
Yeah. In different colors.
Of course.
Like when you hold them up to Yeah, great. Oh, do you?
Yes.
Do you have some right now?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Your questions seem to be quite circular.
Could I have some?
No.
Can I barter for some?
What do you have to trade?
I've got so many cool things that are at the bottom. I should have done this before. I have a tinderbox. She pulls it out.
He looks at you.
Ooh, fire.
Look how nice this is. Look, this is flint and steel, some tinder and oil. This is great for starting fires when you're out.
He looks at you. I will trade.
Really?
And he will provide you with a nice clear rock in exchange for a
Is it-
tinderbox.
Does this, Eric, is this a gemstone? That's
It
like
is a
an un-
gemstone.
Oh, what kind? Can you tell me a little bit more about this gemstone?
Of
really? I'm so
course,
sorry.
it's a quartz crystal.
God damn it. Okay.
It's worth about a gold.
God damn it. Do you have any like red or green? Or like blue?
He looks in his bag. Well, I have this one, and he's got a little tiny gemstone. It's red. It's translucent. It's cut into nice little facets.
Oh, how much do you think that's worth?
A tinderbox.
Oh. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for this. Hey, if we go down this way, are there more people who might be willing to trade for like crystals? and
Of
stuff?
course, I told you. You just need to go down until you met Zara, and then turn left.
But if we go down this way with the bungee, is that gonna
You'll meet
Are we
all the
gonna jump?
fools at the bottom.
But will we still meet Zara?
No, she was along the path.
Man, okay, it's fine. All right, thank you so much. And here, I'll just take this red one, and you can keep the crystal. Thank you so much.
And the
And,
tinderbox?
Yeah. Oh yes, here it is. Here's the tinderbox. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope it's helpful.
And he will provide you with an andesine. Worth about,
And
andesine. They're wonderfully pretty gems. They look like knockoff rubies.
yeah, there's no way I'm gonna find something that's worth 1,000 gold out here.
He's not trading you a gem worth 1,000 gold for a tinderbox.
No. Do they have
You're one of those people who
gem?
want to trade for the island of Manhattan. I see this.
He doesn't know what a continent
I
is.
just
It's
need
fine.
Listen,
Give
I'm
him
not
some
trying to-
beads and take his land.
No, I just need. Listen, some of my spells require some really expensive things.
That's
In
not
order to
his
do-
fault.
It's not his fault. I just, we're out in the
He
middle of
doesn't
nowhere.
know
It's
what
not like
expensive things are. He doesn't know what the ocean is.
exactly.
He's
That's why I
also a
thought
random guy that's coming home from work or something.
Right.
Do you carry all your
bag full
valuables
of
on you at all
gems,
times?
apparently.
Because I want them.
He's like, honey, you're not gonna believe the people I just saw. They're freaking crazy. Okay.
Like I work at
Brahmi is-
Kentucky Fried Saurus. I don't have gems.
Okay, she's going to prepare to jump.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
Sure.
Okay.
You jump?
Yes. She's not gonna make it look fancy. She just wants to make it look clean.
Awesome.
Like
so
cliff
Brahmi
diving.
jumps.
No. She's already tied into the harness. She was already getting into the harness as she was talking to
Where's your
this guy.
survival check?
Oh, I have to do survival check. I'm sorry. And I can't cast guidance on myself. Listen.
Yes, you can. Why can't you?
Oh, I can't? I
Of
can't?
course.
I can't?
Yeah.
You can.
great.
I mean, you didn't
Cast
cast it on us, but I appreciate it.
Did I forget to cast it on you?
You cast it on for you, and
I
that's
thought
it.
I did. No, I cast guidance. No, I did forget to cast it on. Man, I'm so sorry. Listen, they upped my hours at work. I'm just a little tired. It's
That's
fine.
a good thing, though.
It is. It's a great thing. That is me appreciating it, but also my brain's not here. So, okay, survival check. I will do it. Beautiful. Fine. Clean. Dive. Off.
Awesome. So I'm going to roll my D100 again.
Okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ow.
So you're going to hit a tree branch on the way down, the same one.
Not that one.
2d6. Awesome. You will suffer 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, also, by the way, I feel like this is Bob Barkfeather getting his revenge from the Elm Tree.
Looking
great.
down over the side, this man looks at Galileo. You travel with strange people.
I'm well aware.
Safe travels. And he's going to turn and begin to walk away.
Okay, am I the last one up there?
You are the last one up there.
Okay, I'll take whatever. If we left anything like the harness, I'll take those things and
Okay.
then jump off. And when I get close to the bottom, I'll use my Psy Warrior ability.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys will find that Brahmi is dangling 32 feet off the ground.
You need help?
Yeah, sorry.
All right. I'm gonna go try and cut her down.
Okay.
Just hang
Flu,
on
do you
a
want to
second.
try and catch her?
I will try to catch her.
All right. So I'll cut the vine above her.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. As you cut the vine, I need an athletics check from Flu. Because Brahmi is going to suffer some falling damage.
Can I Also,
And we're
make an
gonna
athletics check for landing in his arms.
he caught you, and he reduces the damage by 18. So
Great.
you take no damage as he princess catches you.
Oh, yay, thank you. Oh my gosh, you're very good at this.
Nice jump, Brahmi.
Thank you. I used to do cliff diving.
Is Brahmi's leg just dangling over, like Marilyn Monroe style, over the armrest?
You mean like being princess carried?
Yes.
Like, yes. Of course. She looks very, like, she does these things quite well, so she looks very nice.
Understood. Insert
Yeah.
fan art.
We took a shortcut.
Yeah.
We
We've taken a
made up for
shortcut.
that 20 minutes we spent in the gazebo.
Yep.
We took a little damage on the way, just got a little roughed up, which is totally fine. We're not going someplace dangerous at all, so it'll be totally fine.
You look completely fine.
Thank you.
I think Pear got a scratch above the eye.
Yeah, let me see if I can help. Pear, do you want me to see if I can give you a hand?
I mean, I'd appreciate it, but I'm feeling
Yeah.
pretty inspired still. I guess like out of character, I don't know if you can heal the hit points that we were given.
Oh,
No.
I can't.
No, you can't.
Did you
Yeah,
only lose hit points, temp hit points?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I only lost 5.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm glad you're all right. Sorry about that. I don't think
Oh,
I
it's
can heal those.
fine. We're good.
So we're
Where to
looking for
next?
Yara and Caleb?
Is there anyone down here that we see, Eric?
You look
Just saw the
around.
ocean.
You're in a gorge that leads towards the ocean. There's a little stream at the bottom of it that leads out into a little bit of a delta. Would
But
you
there's
like
no
to
one
follow?
here currently, right?
Not currently.
I don't see anyone in this situation. Perhaps if we follow this stream towards the ocean, we will find maybe one of these Jaras or Callums or some of the ruffians down by the beach. So, who would like to lead the way? Galileo?
Yeah, I can take the lead again.
I will take a spot behind you guys.
Awesome. So, as you guys make your way down towards the coast, you find yourself near a lagoon. You see that there's some thatched huts down here, some barrels, but no sign of anybody else here on shore. There are a couple of boats in the distance, though, where you see some people fishing.
Do we recognize the type of boats or the huts? Does anything strike us as Motu-like?
Let's let you answer that.
Oh, hell yeah.
alcohol.
My gosh.
Guys, I think we're in safe hands. So there's some fishing boats out there.
Yes, sir. I got the Kon-Tiki just here for you guys. Just saying.
And then so out over the fishing boats.
You're going
Big old-
skywrite.
Allows go over the fishing boats and say, Traveler Kawhi is here looking for some help. I'll be at port serving drinks as soon as anyone shows up. And there we go.
Okay. Cool.
Then walk around, knocking on huts.
Everyone's out away from shore at the moment.
I look over at Foo. Hey, Foo, what do you think? Just set up shop and wait till the Motu show up?
Does the Hekemoto here feel healthy?
You don't see any Heke. You don't
No,
see any
with
Motu.
the-
I'm sorry.
The sense of like community and nature. Does that feel healthy right now?
For the most part. There's a little bit of weirdness
Nobody-
going on, but Nothing too major.
All right. Should we set up a boat and then
Yeah.
investigate? I'll just go set up a boat.
Hey, Eric.
Yes, sir.
I'm having a really hard time here.
Okay.
That's you.
Is that
Yep.
a
you.
little dude?
That's a decoration, but yes, it's a little dude on the Kontiki.
All right.
I carved it to look like you.
All right. I couldn't tell because the abs were so small.
Yeah, it's like the boat gnome.
Okay.
The boat gnome.
All right. How do I clear out my drawing?
I got you.
All right. All right. So I set up the Kontiki out there. I'm like, all right, guys, look around, hang out. I think we'll get some friends here, and they'll give us the lay of the land. We'll let Fu do the talking because he's the shaman. But we should be able to get going here pretty soon. And then Kawhi just gets busy just getting his boat together, getting
Awesome.
ready.
As you begin arranging your bottles and getting everything ducks in a row, the boats stay out there for a while. It's going to take several hours before they're going to come in. Do you guys want to wait?
I guess we could go out there if you guys want, or do you want to wait till they show back up in here?
We're planning to sail past them, aren't we?
Yeah.
It might be worth
Robbie
getting
wants to wait.
some. Might be worth getting some information from the people about what's on the water before we head out.
Or we could go out and get information from the people that are on the water about the water.
Okay, sounds great.
Real time.
How far out are they, Eric?
They're a good mile out.
Oh, okay.
And we just got a redemption of 100,000 channel points for a new loot item in the next pile.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
The chat has watched so much of my sessions that they're giving you guys a lore item.
All right.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So we're going to sell out and say hi to him?
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys sail out to meet them. As you're there, a couple of the fishermen wave at you. They're busy fishing. How can I help you?
A Motu?
They're not.
Oh.
They're swarthy and muscular, but not Motu. Or not Heke, I should say.
I thought Heke were the swimmers. Are the Motu the swimmers?
Heke are the islands.
Heke is the islands. Yep, you're correct.
Yeah,
Yep,
and Motu are the people.
correct.
Okay.
These
I kinda
people
look
are
over
neither.
at, I'm just driving the boat. I look over at, this is Fw's domain, or Galio's, or
Sure.
Brahmi.
Well met, well met. Are you catching anything today?
Yes? You looking to trade? You seem
Hey.
different than those up high.
I'm told I seem different than a lot of people. We're looking to trade for information, not so much your catch.
Okay.
We're planning to go west around the island a bit. Do you know the area at all?
Not much. Dangerous, though.
Kind of danger.
Many large beasts in the waters.
I mean, that's the ocean for you.
Yes. That's why we stay shoreside.
Well, you have a nice boat for coming out.
He looks at you, not as nice as yours. Would you trade a catch of fish for one?
For a boat?
Yes.
You'll have to talk to my brother Kawhi about that if you want his boat. I gotta tell you, it's probably gonna be a steep price. He's a bit in love with it.
Huh. Kawhi, will you trade your boat for mine?
How does this boat look?
Like a piece of crap.
Well, friend, I'm going to have to pass. This boat has been passed down to me for generations. It's my birthright.
Figured I'd try.
Hey, shooter's got to shoot, man. I understand. And I throw him over a bottle of beer.
He throws you a large red snapper.
Oh yeah. Let me just see what happens here. Oh yeah, I'm able to definitely like judo it, and whoever's standing behind me gets it smack in the face. And
Awesome.
Let me roll a dice.
Sure. 1d5. Number 3.
Yep.
That's Mio.
Yep, it's flow. Yeah, it's flow. No matter. Yeah.
No, it's flow.
Actually,
Okay.
kind of no matter what number I rolled, it was going to be
It's
flow.
going to be flow. Yeah. Well, you have been smacked by a red snapper.
I mean, it's not the first time, but sure. I forgot what we. Oh, have you guys seen the Hekemotu around?
No. What's that?
They're people. They're my people.
Okay.
It looked like maybe they had been in the area.
No.
But you guys live here for your whole lives?
No, we came down from the jungle. Figured we would get fish. Easier than
That's a
having
good
to
idea.
hunt in the jungle.
I've always thought that to be true too. You got a good head on your shoulders. You live on the coast?
We live on the boats. You ask
Okay,
many
forgive
questions.
me if yeah, I think maybe we're having a bit of a language barrier here, because when you say you live forever in the land, I take it to mean that you're not living on the boats all the time. And then you say you live in the jungle, and I think maybe you don't live on the coast.
We used to live in the jungle. We came down to the coasts, and now we live on the boats.
Fantastic. A great story. And I hope it ends in the highest point it can.
I hope it ends far from now.
I hope it ends far from now too. You guys have been wonderful. Do your people have a name?
What? Yes.
Your people.
I am Frank.
Hi, Frank. I'm Fwu, and my people are the Hegemotu. Do your people have a name?
We're Endosians.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Endosians.
Okay.
Okay.
Flo, can you
Yes.
ask him? Can you ask him about to describe the monsters he's seen in the water, like the creatures?
Can't ask him that. I don't know if it's worth it. I really think we're only getting like 1 out of 3 words from these guys. If you say we speak long common, I think these guys speak like
Short common?
maybe.
Let me try, cause
Yeah. Hey, Frank.
Yes.
This is my very good friend, Brahmi.
She's single.
Nope.
I...
Hi.
No, apparently not.
Shame.
Thank you.
I'm looking for a wife.
That's great. I hope you find one. So the monsters. Have you seen one, or has anyone you know seen one
Any?
in the water?
Of course.
Can you describe them?
Which one? There's many of them. Most are large reptiles.
Large reptiles in the water. Okay.
Of course.
Um.
Some of the great lizards come from the jungle and cease to crawl in the trees and decide to swim in the sea. They eat fish, and we have to kill them.
What about sharks?
Oh, many sharks, yes.
Oh,
Don't bleed in the water.
Oh, of course. No. Any other, sea serpent?
We have not seen a sea serpent in many years, but there are legends of them.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. There are whales, of course.
Oh,
Orcas. Dolphins that torment our ships. One put a snout through my ship the other day. We had to patch it on the fly.
Is there any warning signs that we should look for if we venture far out from the coast?
If you see something swimming at your ship, be prepared.
Okay. Like no birds or, the eye is red, something weird like that.
Well, if you go too far, the sea will become cloudy. And that's when you need to turn back.
It turns cloudy. How do you mean?
Yes, fog rolls in. You must turn back, or you will never be seen again.
Oh, she turns and looks at Fu meaningfully. Okay. Thank you so much for your help. We really appreciate it.
Right.
Oh,
Do you have a sister?
I don't. I'm sorry. Only child.
Shame.
Did we have something to trade with them other than the drink, since he did give us some information?
That's all I need.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you
Sail
so
on,
much.
I guess.
Right.
Thanks for the information and the fish.
He waves and goes back to pulling up nets. Now we are going to need a trigger warning here as you guys are headed out. Does anyone have thessalphobia?
Oh.
I love tassels.
Understood.
I don't even know what that means, Eric.
Thalassophobia is the fear of deep bodies of water.
I'm
I
okay.
mean, if you can make us feel it, Eric, bet.
Understood.
Don't challenge him, please.
Yeah, I challenge him.
Okay.
Like I don't like being on boats, but if you can make me afraid of the water while I'm sitting here behind my computer,
Understood.
accepted.
Then, as long as I'm not getting any messages, we'll be continuing with this. Awesome.
May I ask a quick question? Do
Of
we know
course.
the direction that we're going to reach this island?
Yes, you do.
Okay, great.
Theoretically, according to the map, if we follow the islands around the skirt of the island, we should get to an area where we can probably see the other small island. It's right here is where we're going. So if we kind of just follow the coastline, we'll eventually get to probably somewhere we can assume.
Right. You want
Where
to
did
get
we-
over to here.
Especially
Where
we
did
have a
we
sailor in our
arrive?
midst.
You guys have arrived here in Eskaniska.
Great.
And you're
We
in
have to
this
go
little
around
harbor. Yep.
a little horn and then around through that.
Yep.
Like inland area and then over there.
It's okay.
And we will have no problems.
Right.
It'll be so easy.
So easy. Are you guys ready to depart this lovely lagoon?
I believe we are.
Yep. It's only going to be a 4-hour tour, guys. A 4-hour tour.
Thanks for
As
that.
long as there's beer and fish, we're great.
So, as you guys depart and begin sailing, it's not so much sailing because the Kontiki doesn't have sails yet. Are you going to raise the roof to form sails?
Sure, I can turn it into a sailboat. Let me figure it all out. Just one sec.
It just takes an action word to do. It's easy.
Yeah, but does it dump us while he does it?
No, it does not. I looked into
So he's just
it.
been doing that just for me the last few times.
Oh
Yes.
no!
Yeah, it's got a mast and everything.
Yep.
And
So-
it can hold 15 medium creatures, so it can
Awesome.
hold all of us and me and my brother-in-law's abs.
Understood. So, you guys sail away.
Given the chance, Mia would go hide somewhere. I'll see if anyone sees me. The likelihood's
Okay.
nil.
On the boat?
Yep, he is that sneaky.
Oh my god.
Damn.
He hides behind the
Holy
bar.
shit, just
I am
vanishes.
not yet. I'm
We
not much.
lost him.
You're like, how is he hiding somewhere here? So Grant will no longer be Grant. He's going to change into floats.
Okay.
Into who?
What?
I'll
Floats
get you
McGowan.
floats. Yep. Give me a few moments and I'll get you floats.
Floats McTotes?
Floats McGowan. So I'll put a picture of him in Discord
Yep. It's going to take me just a moment and we'll get floats updated for you here.
because we're now sailing.
Floats McGowan?
You've actually met him before, I think.
I think so too.
Was he the pirate when we were wrestling the alligators before we cleaned out the...
That's correct.
Brahmi was a little inebriated, so that's why she doesn't remember.
All right. So, as Float McGoats comes out, we will update that here in a
McGoats.
few moments. What? What was his name?
Floats McGowan.
Oh, Floats McGowan. I
Floats
apologize.
McGoats. Even that would be funny.
Floats McGowan. I apologize, sir.
We love floats.
I don't know, I kind of like Floats McGoats, but
Floats McGowan.
The first time he said it, I thought he said float. I'm like, well, that's very on the nose.
So, as you guys are traveling, what would you guys be doing?
What would we be
Floats
doing?
McGoats.
I'm
Floats
driving the
be-
boat.
Okay.
Floats will be going around checking rigging, using his, what are they called? Not periscopes,
Spyglass?
spyglass to look around because he still has it.
Understood?
Robbie's like, wait a minute. Where did you get that?
Oh, it's been passed down in my family for years.
I don't know about that.
Oh, it's true. Look here. There's even my name on it.
Uh-huh. It's what, how much
I'm not
did
showing you,
know?
I'm just saying it is.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Great.
Keeping a keen eye out for different sea serpents. I don't know what that accent was at the end there. Ignore it.
It was beautiful. I have a question. How would gust of wind be helpful or harmful?
That's up to you guys.
You can do that. It'd work great.
How long can you sustain it for, though?
A minute.
Give it a test run if you want.
Oh, we lost Brahmi.
Just warn us, so we hold on.
Hopefully Brahmi comes back here in a moment.
Well, in that case, while we wait for her to come back, I'm gonna lean over the side of the boat and try to make some friends.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and try to find somebody friendly.
Sure. There's some fish that are coming along the side of the boat. There's a remora that is currently stuck to the side of the ship, thinking that it's a big, big fish.
I'm just hoping that we can all be on friendly terms and maybe tell some stories, and also give me a heads up if it looks like there's a sea monster in the way.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. So I just get to ride and eat, and you feed me, and I just tell you when I see something big and nasty, huh?
I would love your perspective.
It's upside down.
That it must be a pretty interesting perspective.
Right. When was the last time you stuck to something using the top of your head?
Using the top of my head? Oh, a very long time ago. But I was just recently upside down, seeing the jungle from
What's
that
jungle?
perspective. It's like the environment that's up here on the land. Not on the boat, but on the land.
Oh, you mean heaven.
You know, some people do think it's that.
That's where fish go when they die.
It's one of the places they go when they die. Is Brahmi back?
Rami is back. Somewhat. She's in Discord.
All right.
She trying to get the gust of wind going?
I think she's trying to correct her computer.
Okay. I'm
Robbie,
just
can
driving
you
the
hear us?
boat.
Robbie's having computer issues. All right. Well, as you are talking to this remora, yes, his name will be Remy, the remora. He will tell you, gotta go. You wanted me to let you know something's coming, and he goes swimming off.
I pop my head up and psychically communicate to Kawhi and anyone else listening that something's coming.
I'll start looking with my telescope here. Not my telescope. What the heck is it called?
Spyglass.
Glass.
All
Crazy
right.
because the word spy is right in the name, and that's what you are.
I'm a sailor right now, Dave.
But that's what a spy would say.
It is what a spy would say.
Who is that
I'll
that
get out
you're
my
talking to?
I'll get out my rope and tie a section to something on deck.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Eric.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait. I don't know if this is true or not. Yeah. I meant to do this and got caught up in the RP. Can I have done this as a matter of course?
Absolutely. Yes.
When landlubbers get on the Kon-Tiki?
I believe
I don't
so.
need any drunk sorority girls falling off because they can't handle rush.
Right. We've established that before.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
So all of you I guess it's Totes, no, what is it? McGowan? Totes, McFloats, McBodie face?
McGowan.
Um,
Yep.
Hair can walk on one. I don't know if he needs to breathe. Galileo. And then, but me and Fua and Brahmi can all breathe the water, so it doesn't matter.
I'll take whatever help you can offer.
All right. But I actually give myself a little extra because it's like going to like one of those oxygen bars. Just getting some extra O2.
Man, oxygen
Okay.
bars are so sci-fi. All right. So as you
Do I-
guys go ahead
Do I spot what's coming at all?
with your perception check, please.
Guidance.
So it'll be a 31.
All right. Behind the Kon-Tiki, a good 140 feet back, you see a serpentine shape coming towards the Kon-Tiki. Breaking the surface of the water, an enormous sail rises. You can
Sail?
see bones through it. It is purple and orange.
Is it in the shape of an M?
It is not.
I think we're safe then.
Well, we're going to go ahead and put that creature where it's visible now for you.
God.
Oh.
Looks like we be being followed.
Either that whole body is full of air and he floats, or that poor guy has a hard time in the water.
As the Spinosaurus is swimming towards you. Wow, my brain didn't work there. I need you guys to please target your tokens. And let us roll for initiative.
Oh, Eric, you
Gosh.
bugger. I was like, yeah, how far away is it so I can shoot it with an arrow quick?
You're just gonna shoot with an arrow real quick.
Yeah, scare it away.
Right. Just missing Brahmi now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a 17. Sorry about that.
17. Okay.
Does I have advantage on it? I do not.
Okay. We'll just set to a 17.
Okay.
Cool. Going down the order then. Mio, what would our friend do? Mr. Floats?
He's really far away. Holy cow.
We could probably keep sailing. He can't catch up.
I'm gonna stay here. I will try to shoot it from here with steady aim, which will make it a straight shot because it's at long range. And let's see here. Well, I think that misses. All right, please, there's something be wrong with me bow. And I do nothing because I missed. Eric, you might be muted.
Yep. Kawaii, you gained inspiration. And yes, Spinosauruses do have a sail shaped like an M. I'm sorry, Flo.
I could tell you a lot about a Spinosaurus.
Someone a fan of Spinosauruses?
I have 2 balsa wood skeletons with Spinosaurus.
Awesome. Mio, you have also been granted inspiration.
Ooh, thank you.
Awesome. So, after Mio, we go to the pair.
Right. I am going to, let's see, run. Oh, how do I track it again? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Just gonna
45.
run up on it.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna hold an action if it gets within 30 feet of me.
Okay. Awesome. Anything else, pair?
No, that's it.
All right. Mr. Hoku Fu.
Let me do a little bit of jumping and weaving to get to the back end of this Kontiki. And real quick. I'm gonna hold an action for when this thing gets within 120 feet of me.
Okay. Mademoiselle Brahmiki.
Brahmi is going to move to cast Warding Bond.
Okay. So you can cast Warding Bond on everyone except for Pear, because he's out of range.
No, she can only cast Warding Bond on one person, if I recall correctly, and
Yep.
it's going to be on Galileo. And
Understood.
then, well, he is out of range, so she can't do anything right now.
All right.
Oh, gust of wind. I thought you were pulling that up.
Let's see. I think that's the only action now. So that's it. Thank you.
Got it. Cool. After Brahmi, we go to Kawhi the Traveler.
You cut out on my end. Did you say it's my turn?
It is your turn, sir. It is Kawhi the Traveler's turn.
Okay. So that thing absolutely looks like it's got ill intent.
It considers you food.
Okay. I jump into the water
Oh dear.
to right there.
Okay.
And then I let loose with some high pressure water. Oop, not that thing. Where is it? There we go. 1, 2,
Okay.
3. Did 3 of them show up?
Yes, sir.
All right. Looks like they might have all hit, right?
Yes, sir. And you will have dealt 19 plus 13, for a total of 32 damage.
And the last one, I'll go ahead and move him back 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will swim back up on here.
Okay.
Boom. And then from here, 60 feet out. So what is that? Right there. So right about here, Eric.
Okay.
I kind of shut my eyes and breathe out, and I go, Heke, help us. And then I point out there, and a little Heke Motu shows up out there.
Okay.
And that would be can I show that? That thing.
Gotcha.
Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Got it. So, after Kawaii, we go to the Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus is going to swim towards you guys. And it swims 60 feet to here.
I think it hits my range first.
Okay. And we'll show a picture of the Spinosaurus for you guys here.
Yay.
That's the official art for you guys.
Get his staggled tooth.
Very cute. Very good.
120 feet in range of me. I was casting hypnotic pattern when he hits it.
Okay. So you're going to try to hypnotize a Spinosaurus. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yes, please.
All right. Wisdom saving throw of 14 will fail. And so he will use his first legendary action or legendary resistance to succeed.
Excuse me. His what?
His legendary resistance.
Well, that's all right because there's like 2 other held actions on his way.
Indeed. Cool. So the other prepared actions go down the order. We haven't got to Galio yet, so Perry, I don't think he's in reach for you, right?
No, I was 30 feet, so I think it's the one right in front of the tentacle.
Understood?
That's a
Galio
little
is just
miniature
securing a line.
manta ray. Stop calling it a tentacle.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
I don't know why that was so funny to me, but
So, I believe that was it. Unless Fu wanted to do something else? No?
No, it was a held action, so it's
All
just that action.
Cool. I think that's all the held actions, actually. So, we will then go to the Spinosaurus action, which is going to be to enable its frightful presence. And we're going to need everyone within 120 feet, which is everybody, to roll a wisdom saving throw of DC 18 or be frightened of this thing.
Is that a magical effect?
It is not. It is just scary. All right, so Flu is not afraid, but Mio, Pear, Kawaii, and Galio are all frightened.
I'm
What
gonna
about
try to roll
Brahmi?
again.
Okay. Using your inspiration.
No, Indomitable.
Indomitable. Okay. Unfortunately, not.
Ooh. Totally domitable.
Yep.
Extra dominable?
Yeah.
Brahmi,
Not abdominal like somebody.
Brahmi is gone. Hopefully her internet fixes here in a moment.
So what's happened to us, Eric? What is
You guys are
it?
frightened.
So we can't move towards it. We have disadvantage if we can see it.
Right.
I will make sure this boat doesn't move by staying right here.
Understood. That is the
Move
Spinosaurus.
the boat.
The Spinosaurus's turn. We go to Galio Viato.
Okay, does the fear just give me disadvantage?
Gives you disadvantage and you cannot move closer to it.
Okay, I'll shoot the hand crossbow, and it's only disadvantage for being long range.
Correct?
That's a miss.
Oh no. Okay. Alright. Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Alright. After Galio, we go to Mio.
I will also try to shoot with my bow.
Okay.
I have disadvantage, so if I steady aim, it'll just be a straight shot, right?
Correct. And
right.
Galio, you can roll wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn to stop being frightened.
Oh, thank you.
Try to shoot it with an arrow.
It's a 22. You will hit it.
I won't get sneak attack though.
Right. So you will deal 8 damage to it.
All right, and I will not move because I can't move very much anywhere, anyways.
Okay. Mr. Pear.
I will just come running right back to where I was. And I'm going to use my action to use stillness of mind and just tell everybody that it's really not that scary. We're fine.
Okay. You are no longer frightened.
Did I need a wisdom save at the end, Eric,
Yes, sir.
as well? Okay, thank you.
Welcome back, Bobby. Hopefully you can hear us. Maybe not. Okay. Well, after Pear, we go to Hokufu.
Sure. Who's after me? Brahmi and Kawaii. Shall we make a run for it?
Yeah, I'm feeling that. I don't think I can
So-
go as fast as it can go.
Well, how fast can the Kontiki go?
Not fast.
I'm just looking that up, but this dude can go 60 feet and it can't go that fast.
Well, if I cast Gust of Wind, each creature in the wind must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot when moving towards it, which I interpret as it moves twice as fast going away.
Yep.
So I could double your speed, I think.
Correct. Which would allow it to move at the same rate as the Spinosaurus.
So, if we hightail it and the rest of the party dissuades it from coming, like, I think we can make it go. Could also try for some evasive maneuvers. I don't know. Gust of Wind. I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
We'll figure it out on the way.
Understood? As the ship surges forward, we will go to Brahmi.
Brahmi might be absent right now, so
Is Brahmi still absent?
as of 2 minutes ago, she said, "Be right back."
Okay. She is back, but hopefully her computer's working. We will check on her in a bit. Kawaii, what would you do, sir?
So first, I can't do anything. I'm moving away from it, but I command my manta ray swoops over here,
Okay.
and
Misses.
a 10. 10 probably doesn't do
It
anything.
does not do anything, unfortunately.
And then I can't do that, but then I can also cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that. But oh shit. I think that was a bad idea. Yeah. All right, so to right, can you see my
Yes, sir.
ruler?
Yes, sir.
To right there, some wind comes out,
Sure.
but it's only 60 feet long. So I'm pushing it that way so that as soon as this thing gets into it, it's going to be slowed
Okay.
by 2 feet. Its movement will slow down.
Gotcha. All
And
right.
that will be the end of my turn.
Cool. So, after Kauai, we go to the Spinosaurus. And the Spinosaurus is going to... Well, he would be going to here. He then has to move double speed, so he only makes it to there.
Okay.
And because he's fighting resistance, he's going to submerge.
Yeah, I figured. But I slowed him down for one thing.
All right.
And Kauai, when does Kauai move the ship on his turn?
Yeah, it's effectively you're moving at the same speed he is, so we don't need to move the ship across the map. For the next minute, you guys can sail the Kon-Tiki at the same speed as the Spinosaurus is going, and there's a back blast behind the ship preventing the Spinosaurus from approaching. So, at the moment, we can do the next 10 rounds for you guys.
Evasive maneuvers.
And he's not ever showing back up or anything.
For 10 rounds, he can't get to you, so he's going to be swimming underneath, trying to line up a chance to bite from underneath like a big shark.
All right. Can I make 10 wisdom saving throws to see if I'm not afraid of him?
Yes, sir.
Actually, what I'm going to do is this.
I guess I also need to.
Yes, sir.
Roll 8d20, and I get a +5. So if I get a third... Aha! There it is. I'm no
Awesome.
longer afraid of him.
Cool. Awesome. So the fear wears off. 10 rounds pass.
And was I included in the water breathing spell?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Can I, after seeing him submerge, just go and walk onto the bottom side of the boat and keep an eye out for him?
Do you have a way to attach yourself to the boat?
Well, I figured like with monks, since they can walk up walls and things, I didn't know if like I could walk onto like the side of the boat and like dip my head under.
Oh, you can do that, but you have to stay in motion for the monk thing. You can't just stick to a wall. It's like Prince of Persia running.
Okay.
You can wall run, but you can't wall stand.
Parkour.
Yes. Parkour.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you can dip down your head and look down beneath there, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not permanent wall climb. You can just run across surfaces.
Okay. Then I'll just stand on the boat. That's
Okay. Cool. All right. So after 10 rounds, the Spinosaurus is going to have its sail rise back up. Yes?
I just, like, in 10 rounds, we can, like, we're anticipating it's coming back.
Right.
Like, can we prep a smackdown for when it
course.
pops its nose up?
What preparations would you like to make?
I would like floats to aim something pointy towards it.
He's ready.
Okay. I'm also, because my gust of wind is gonna burn out. Hold on. Is Brahmi still having issues?
Yes,
She's having
Brahmi
issues.
is having problems.
Fair enough. All right, I was gonna suggest that Brahmi could trade off with me with the gust of wind, but that's not a huge deal. I'll prep another spell to like smack it.
Okay,
Another spell of some kind.
cool.
Spell of spanking.
A spanking spell.
A spanking spell. All right. So, on its turn, after 10 rounds, it will have its sail rising once again. Your spell of spanking would be a...
We'll go for another hypnotic pattern.
Okay. Mio's arrow will fire off. My wisdom saving throw be a 7. I will use my second legendary resistance to succeed, because I have to. Okay, understood about the poison. Mio, your arrow, please. In Galio's crossbow bolt.
Oh,
It'd be a 19.
Yes, sir. 19 will hit, and you will deal 33 damage there. All right, Galio, your arrow? Your crossbow bolt? That will
Jesus.
miss.
That's like your third in a row, right?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, you know, it's just what I do. What's the range on your
they're-
crossbow?
I'm not rolling ones on all the d20s. I am rolling with disadvantage.
How far is crossbow?
It's 60 feet, but I didn't make the will save.
Oh. Oh, you didn't?
can you have done like the 10 saves like we did?
Yep.
He did.
didn't make
He,
any of those?
he failed them all.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's real scared of dinosaurs, apparently.
Robbie, is this working now?
I think I'm working. I think
Yay!
it's working
We can
again.
hear you,
Yay!
yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
what do
Leo.
I need to roll?
Robbie, the dinosaur
Yeah.
has reappeared. Need you to roll your
Oh.
wisdom saving throw.
Is this a fear thing?
It is.
Incredible. Let me join everyone in being afraid. 1 second. You said wisdom? Okay. What was I trying to beat?
18. You failed.
Hey, it's an 18.
But you get 10 more saves, so go ahead and just roll 10d20.
How do I get 10 saves?
We
What
did 10
happened?
rounds while you were gone.
You were gone for a while.
We were trying to run away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, are we still trying to run away?
Yes.
Nope. Kind
Oh,
of.
there we
It would be
go.
nice if we could.
Do I need to keep going?
Nope, you're good. Cool.
Okay. Is it Brahmi's turn?
It is not. It is the Spinosaurus's turn.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Hey, I missed like 10 rounds though. Can I?
You
I
didn't do
went like
anything for 10
right,
rounds.
Something.
literally right before this.
No one did anything, but you can prepare a spell for this when he reappears.
Oh, great. Can she cast gust of wind into the sails?
We just did
Oh, yeah.
that.
You just
You
did
just
that for
did
10
that?
rounds.
Well,
Did it
you can
help?
do it again though.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
it swims as fast as we sail, so it's just kind of.
Yeah.
I mean,
chasing
it's
us.
got to get bored eventually. It's just a little animal.
Yeah, but that's only
It's
stalling it
keeping
for
it
2
from
minutes.
chomping. It's keeping us from chomping on the boat though, while we
Hey.
try to figure something else out.
Yep.
You know what? Brahmi's gonna do it. Just keep him from chomping on this boat. She'll
Okay.
keep that gust of wind going as soon as who was it Kauai or whoever cast gust of wind. She will start hers on the tail end of theirs.
Cool. All right.
And that's
so
it. Sorry, thank you. I'm
that
done.
will prevent the Spinosaurus from catching you for 10 more rounds.
Yay! Let's just plink it.
All right, Galio.
I guess I'll poison another bolt and then try to make my wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You will
There we go.
succeed. Awesome. Cool. Mr. Mio.
I will try to shoot it again.
Okay.
Ooh, 16. I don't know if that'll hit.
A 16 does hit it.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
you'll deal 39 damage to it.
Yay.
All right. Cool. After Mio, we go to Pear.
Right. I will want. I believe I just want to check the. All right. I'll run out here and cast, or not cast, but use my Hour of Reaping,
Okay.
which is
Yep. Okay. So we need to roll wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yep.
Okay. If he could be frightened, which he cannot be.
It would be very
All right.
funny though, if this monster frightened the whole party and then it ran away because of Pear.
Yep. It is immune to being frightened. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Then I'm gonna turn around and come running back.
Okay. As you do so, it's going to take its opportunity attack.
Yep.
Oh,
With a 29, Pear, you are consumed. As you take 25
Nice.
points of damage and are now inside the mouth of the Spinosaurus.
What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? How? Can we get a little more of an explanation on the?
The Spinosaurus opens his mouth and, as Pear turns to get away, snaps down around him.
Oh my god.
All right.
Do I take damage from striking you? Due to quills?
No, that's. I think it was like option that you can. I either get it on my attacks or
Understood.
it happens when you hit me. So I chose the one of them.
Understood. All right. That is Pear's turn. We go to Hoku Fu. You can see Pear for the moment through the long teeth of the Spinosaurus, looking like such a small jail inmate.
No.
How many legendary resistances do you think it has? Good bet. Good bet.
Yep.
it has at least 2.
Yeah, it for sure does.
I complain
You are
about
a
Miss
snack.
Snack. All right.
Nope, that's not gonna help. Sure. Let's try. Let's try another spell and see what takes. Yeah, fuck it. We'll try a polymorph spell.
Okay. This is going to be great.
Oh, is it 60 feet? Am I close enough? Yeah. Okay.
Wisdom saving throw. I got a 15. I will use my final legendary resistance to succeed at that.
All right.
Because I gotta.
You were gonna turn into something cute. You're missing out.
Yeah, I don't feel like turning into something cute with pear in my mouth.
He said you didn't take damage, so it's fine.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Fu?
There's a theory that Spinosaurus might have had a pouch like a pelican for snapping up big fish
Sure.
and holding them in there for a
I
minute.
like that idea.
So possibly Pear is okay for a second.
Possibly. Robbie, as we go full anthropology on this,
Okay, so here's a question. I think this Spinosaurus counts as a creature. right?
That'd be a good theory.
Is that an assumption that I can make?
You can make an assumption.
D&D?
I don't mind you being
sounds-
assuming
Oh,
that.
That sounds solid, Brahmi. I back you up on this.
Okay, great.
Spinosaurus is a creature.
Oh fuck! It takes a whole fucking minute to get.
That might be a little long.
I think that's too long. Damn it! I was
Are
gonna
you
try
concentrating on Gust right now also?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
she is, but
Just checking.
she, huh?
I was just checking.
Yeah, she's
Isn't
got
Gust over?
going.
No, she picked it up.
I
She
picked
cast
it
Yeah,
up.
but then we do 10 rounds and then.
We were about to, but Pear ran over to try to frighten it.
Oh, well then.
If that had worked, you guys would have outrun it easily. But it needs to
If
be
it started running in
frightened.
the other direction, then we would have outrun.
Let's see. I'm so sorry. I had an idea and then I read. Listen, sometimes they have like 3 paragraphs for you to read for these spells, and this makes things a little more complicated. So I guess we're not running away. I think we're staying here until we can get pair free. So pair free. So I'm so sorry. Can you move on to
Sure.
Kawai's turn so I can just read a few spells really quick?
Of course. Let me know when you're ready.
Thank you.
Kawhi?
I will absolutely. Yep.
What would Kawhi do?
Okay. Well, is Pear being grappled, or has he fully been consumed?
He is currently grappled inside of its mouth.
Okay.
He has not been swallowed yet. He will be swallowed on my turn.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. So I hit them with all 3 of my seawater jets, and I hit him in the mouth. And with every one of those, I push him back 10 feet, which
Yes, sir.
I think frees Pear.
It does.
So it's moved back 30 feet.
As it roars in pain, it drops Pear into the sea.
Your
Yeah.
cartoon just moves him out away from me.
That
What's
was
that?
good.
Thank you.
You're just like a cartoon where Pear pops out and the dinosaur just gets moved back.
Yep.
Incredible.
All right. Anything else,
Those-
Kawhi?
No, I don't think I want to waste my bonus action on another aspect of the Hecate, because that didn't work at all. So I think I'm going to call it good.
All right. The Spinosaurus. The boat's moving fast. The Spinosaurus is moving fast, but Pear is not moving fast.
Oh, fuck.
Yet.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to move everything except for Pear here.
Actually, Eric,
Yes, ma'am?
Brahmi is going to keep the boat moving forward since my turn was
Right.
forfeit. Brahmi is going to keep a pace, but not so fast that Pear can't catch up with them.
Right. That's fine. But,
Just until Pear gets on board, and then
the
she'll get
Spinosaurus is going to
back.
come to here,
oh,
and we're going to attack Pear.
okay.
And we're going to do 1 bite attack against Pear. Nom 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 nom. Does a 14
Oh!
get you?
No.
All right. As it swims past you, we will claw at you once for 19 damage.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. The second claw attack will be a 26 to get you for 19 damage.
Okay.
All right. That is the Spinosaurus' turn. We go to Galio Viato. Galio, are you muted?
Sorry.
There you are. We heard you for a moment.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Well, it's still at long range. All I can do is fire a crossbow.
Okay.
And it's a miss.
Oh no. Okay. All right. After Galileo, we go to Mio as he reloads.
Yep, I'll shoot across, or not cross, just regular bow with steady aim. So to be a straight roll at the. Oh, actually, what is the distance right now? Yep, it'll be straight roll.
Okay. But you do have an ally next to him. So
Yep, but it won't be sneak attack. So.
you do get sneak attack because you've got an ally there.
Yep, awesome. So it should be 30 damage.
Yes, sir. As the dinosaur roars in pain, Mr. Pear, what would you like to do?
I'm going to just bash him on the head.
Okay. And with the 16, you do bludgeon him, dealing 18 damage.
It should just be 12. I didn't realize that it had already added.
Understood? Got it?
So then I'm going to drop a stunning strike on him as
Okay.
well.
Stunning strike comes in, and with a 16, I will fail and be stunned.
Right.
And
then,
I will sink.
Okay. As he's sinking, would I be able to get like my other
Yes, sir.
attack off before he
Of
goes
course.
down? Okay.
Awesome.
And
God.
I'll drop 3 charges from the Staff of Bashing on that as
Okay.
well.
So we're at 18 plus 9, so 27 there. Your 3 charges. He's not buoyant. He has to swim. So another 29 damage there.
And then I'll use my bonus action to give him one last smack.
A 13 will miss.
It's
that's
done,
with
boys.
advantage.
Oh,
There's
it's done.
advantage.
You're correct. I'm sorry. So should have been 13 damage. Yes, sir.
And then I'll come running back. So 1, 2,
Yep. And he is stunned, so he cannot attack you.
and I can make it there.
All right. So he begins to sink to the bottom as he is sinking about things. Hoku? Hoku Fu. You guys are going to gain a lot of ground here. 120 feet.
Can I make a check to know what kind of senses it uses to hunt with?
You can roll a nature check, sure.
Love a nature tech. Probably.
You do not know this specific kind of creature.
Well, it has eyeballs.
It does have eyeballs. Yes, ma'am.
So, I'm going to, I'm gonna ready another spell in case it comes back into view and range.
Okay. Awesome. Brahmi,
Yes.
what would you do? It's
Brahmi
about to
is-
be submerged and sunk to the bottom.
We love that. She wants to make sure Pear gets back on the boat before pushing it further. Brahmi, knowing how fast Pear is, how far can they get the boat ahead and still give him, like, he can go pretty far, right? For his.
Yeah, you guys can escape no problem. It's not an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't need to worry about him not catching up.
No,
to the...
you guys have successfully defeated this encounter as long as you don't want to continue attacking or going back or something.
No, we want to get out of here.
Alright.
Brahmi will, when this gust of wind runs out, she will cast it again and keep them going in the direction they're supposed to.
Cool.
So.
Awesome. Kawhi, anything you want to do?
There's nothing, like, we can just sail away, right?
Yes, sir.
And he still a ton of hit points. So there's nothing I can really do to affect that. So no, I'll just sail the boat.
All right. So you guys will escape the Spinosaurus.
You have like a cocktail
Yeah,
we can
I
make
get-
for this
I get
experience?
Brahmi cocktail.
Thank you.
What kind, Dave?
In honor of the Spinosaurus, I'm going to make something that comes from the prickly cactus fruit. I will give her a mango margarita with a tahini rim.
Oh,
Nice.
that sounds great. Brahmi's like one hand doing gust to win, the other hand sipping her drink.
Awesome.
I think I'll go change clothes.
Are you okay?
Right. So you guys continue sailing along. You guys will sail for several hours. Is there anything you would like to do along the way?
I don't think so.
No?
Nothing here.
No?
Okay.
Let's see if Remy, the
He's
remora,
gone.
shows back up.
No, he's
He's-
gone.
No, no. I mean, he might find us again. I'll keep my head down there.
Can we cook that fish they threw at us?
Because fire on a boat is a good idea.
Good.
I'm sorry. This is the Kon-Tiki.
I'm gonna
It's
cook
covered
it on
in
a
candles.
tiki torch.
The Kon-Tiki.
Right?
I don't know, Kawhi. Can you cook fish fillets on your fancy boat?
Instead of that, how about I just slice you up some nice sashimi, some nigiri. Look, I got this little rice cooker over here
God.
that I drive with my prestidigitation and shape water. So just a little nice little sushi spread for everybody.
Amazing.
Delicious.
It's the reason he was chosen by his wife.
This is incredible.
How good are your knife skills, Kawhi? Can I get your sleight of hand check?
How about navigator's tools?
No. Sorry, Brahmi, we can't do that.
All right. Well, I navigated my way around the kitchen just fine.
Just fine.
Yes, sir.
Eric looks for every opportunity to ding us when something cooking's involved.
Right.
He's like, oh, you're not using the cooking skill? I have a better idea.
All right. So, you guys sail on for hours. It will grow to be dusk. Anything you want to do before dusk? Going to bed here on the Kon-Tiki.
Ooh. Can we see land or anything
You
from
can see
here?
land, yes.
Okay.
It's a very rocky shore and sheer cliffs, but yes, you can see land.
And we know for sure it's what
Mendoza?
Reyes? Right.
Hmm?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hang
Mendoza?
on, let me-
Yes.
I have
And Doja's the big island
Correct.
that we're sailing near, and then we're trying to get to.
we're still near Andoja, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
we're kind of going around it.
I'm so sorry. Yep. Beautiful.
So, as Kawhi is the sailor, what are we doing at night? Are we just sailing through the night?
That might be a good idea if we can get to some place that we can land to rest.
I think you might be muted, Dave.
Yeah, I can stay up pretty late, but I'm not good at sailing all night. And I don't think any of you know how to sail a boat. So I think we'll need to get close to Andoja and anchor wherever we can see a good spot.
I can sail.
And stay up all night and not be exhausted in the morning.
Well, yeah, probably
And then
not
do
that.
that
can
for a
sleep
couple
in the
nights in a row
morning.
until we get to the island.
Assuming
Turns.
sailing through the night gets us to a place that we can land if we go around the horn.
But we don't
We
know.
can leave in the morning.
You guys have rounded the horn and are headed westward at this point.
So we don't know if there's somewhere safe ahead of us. Is there anywhere now that we can say? I know you said it's rocky and steep.
Oh,
There's,
just one
there's no
second.
harbors.
Okay.
Just 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Kawai's just a second. I don't know if you guys realize, but I'm the son of a sailor man, and the Heke talk through me. And then I kind of look at like Fua, significantly when I say that. And then I put my hand down in the water, and I kind of roll my eyes back, and I commune with nature.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I'm just looking for, and this is all about land and stuff, but I got to figure the ocean's nature. Like,
Sure.
they just wrote this poorly
I agree.
because everyone at WotC's totally racist against the Motu, which I don't even understand.
You hear that, Watsi? You should adopt the heckin' Motu into your official documents. It sure beats what we got in 2024 edition, just saying.
Ooh, burn.
So I'm just looking for a good anchor spot, Eric, somewhere
Sure.
close. And I'm assuming that we get kind of close to Andoja before I do that, so it's not ridiculous. But
Sure.
somewhere around that I can steer in.
You can find a sea cave.
Ooh, cool.
Filled with sea hags.
It is not filled with sea hags.
No, please.
However,
You know
there
why?
are screaming eels in the cave.
I know
That's
that
probably
there's no sea hags in there because I can find powerful celestials, fiends, elementals, or undead. So
Right.
And ROUSs?
No ROUSs in the cave.
Gotta check. Gotta
Those are
check.
up
Alright.
in the jungle.
Dangerous. Yeah, very dangerous.
But I don't believe they exist.
So then, on the Kon-Tiki, once I pull it in the cave, I take it back into the Kon-Tiki shape,
Okay.
and then I go, hey, now that we're in here, kind of good so that mosquitoes don't get in and bite us and whatnot. And I go along and I like unroll like some nets along the side, some tarps, so to kind of protect us while we're inside. But really, what that does is it turns the Kon-Tiki into a tiny hut. But that
Awesome.
only works while I'm anchored, so I
Right.
don't abuse this. But that's I'm flavoring my tiny hut.
I like it.
Love it.
Awesome.
Sweet.
So cool.
So as you have bivouacked inside of a sea cave, you guys can go ahead and take the benefits of a long rest tonight with the benefits of a fully stocked bar.
Oh yeah, so someone might wake. If Calatrix was here, she'd wake up totally exhausted, or not even go to sleep. Just be
Don't sleep
exhausted.
anyways.
Meditate.
She stares weirdly into the corner.
Shrouded in shadows with a bottle clinking somewhere in the depths.
All right.
So cool.
Go ahead and hit that long rest button, everybody, as you will be unbothered by anything tonight.
That spells pretty good, Dave.
That's
Yeah.
sick. Oh my gosh.
What was pretty good?
Everything
Commune
about
with nature.
that.
All right.
Everything you just did.
Well,
I'll
at
be
least
your
I'm very effective not in combat, so that works.
Desperately needed, to be honest.
All right. And in the morning, I roll up the things and I tie them all off. I give everyone some orange juice. If they want some champagne, some bubbly, I can do that as well.
We're just gonna be toasted this whole trip.
And
Skeleton
and then
is so sad she died early.
Oh no.
and I go, hey, you know, each passing of the Heke brings a wish your way. Good health, good luck, and happiness for today and every day. And we all get our 15 temp hit points. So anyone who lost those,
Ew.
Oh my
How many
gosh.
of those did you prep?
the how many did I prep? What spells?
No, the little rhyming cheers.
Oh,
Toasts.
well, you know what? I'll tell you if you tell me how many snafu stories you've prepped. or we can
So far-
a little hint of mystery.
Let's see. I think so far I have maybe 15.
No, I only have 10 cheerses right now, so I'm gonna have to find some more. And then I will also do the speak silently spell.
Okay.
And all of those are rituals.
Yes,
so I'm able to not spend my 3 spell slots.
Precious spell slots.
God, yeah. We love that for you.
Okay.
Not jealous at all.
And then I motor out, and we head back west.
Awesome. As you guys
Um,
begin going west, yes, ma'am.
Wait, I'm so sorry.
Of course.
How long are we predicting our travel to be between the coast of
Well,
Andoja
based
and
off of the time that you guys estimate the Kontiki would normally travel at, it would normally take you guys 3 days.
Got it.
And you've done 1 day so far.
And
Okay, got it. So about 2 days to get us there.
And I am predicting 1 game session.
Brahmi brings us up to, well, it still floats, right? Mio is still floats, right?
Yep.
Okay. Brahmi brings us up to everyone because I don't think she mentioned that she had a dream yet to them, or dream. She had a vision from her gods. She'll explain that. I guess I should do it in character. So before we left, I had a vision from the Triune about where Bodhi might be, and I thought, when we heard what Professor Finesmith had to say, I thought it was where Bodhi was, but I think it might be where it is here. It looked like a sort of dilapidated like building or castle in a sort of like desolate old swampland type area, like a sort of dried out swampland, and I might be able to find it once we get to shore on the island. But I think I can cast a spell to find it sooner if we want to use that to get as close as we can to and it might not work, but if we want to, I could cast it as we get closer to the island to try to find the closest point to land to it.
Yes, lass, you're speaking of the ruined cloister of Havana.
Yeah.
Hidden deep inside the fog-laden swamps. So I figure we find the swamp, we find the cloister.
Got it. Sounds great. I guess hopefully we'll get there without any trouble.
If the map be corrected, this island's not too big, so there's only so many places a swamp can hide.
Okay.
As you guys are sailing westwards today, you will see a fog bank.
Oh, damn it.
Oh dear.
Which direction?
Westwards. Are you going to sail into it?
Does it look like the Hecate's fog?
It does not. This seems stranger.
Is there any way around it?
You look to the north, you do not see an end to it. You look to the south and you can see Andoja.
Was it covering the island? Like the land?
It is. If you were in the jungle right now, there's no way to be able to tell which direction you were going in.
Can we keep a direction without additional means, or is this an easy way to get lost with a fog like this?
Kauai has navigator's tools.
And it's pretty easy to keep going west. I got those tools.
Eventually we have to turn north, though, don't we?
Once we get to the end of Andoja.
Still more than a day away from that, though, I think.
All right, if you
Um,
think you can handle it, we should sail on into the fog.
I think so,
I think the
but
fog is probably. I think it's likely to try to affect us or attack us.
you think it's likely to or unlikely to?
Likely to. The fogs out here sometimes have like the ghosts of sailors and sea monsters mixed in, or sometimes it's used as a used as a mental attack.
Well, let's just double check here. Let's see if the Hecate can help. And now I fall back onto one of my crutches as I put my hand into the water.
Sure.
I ruminate. Is there any powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead in here, Eric?
Within how far? 300 feet?
No,
3
300 miles.
Within 3 miles, you do sense some elementals. You do not sense any celestials. You do not sense any fiends, and you do not sense any fae.
How about undead?
Undead, you do sense undead somewhere within 3 miles of you. Doesn't tell you where, but there are somewhere.
It actually doesn't tell me the direction that they're in.
Negative.
That seems pretty shitty.
I agree.
All right. It says, for example, you could determine the location of powerful undead in the area.
Does it say location? Okay.
Right at the last paragraph.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cool. So, based off of that, if you're looking for undead, there are powerful undead in the fog somewhere up ahead, approximately 3 miles.
Huh.
Just on the
Well, there you go.
border of what you are currently at. You can sail around them fairly easily.
Okay. Well, how about if we do that? And the other thing is, we're kind of rotten with gust of wind. We could kind of blow the fog out of our way if you guys would like.
Yeah,
Better way-
we've got plenty of those, so
Try going around first, and if it looks like we're having trouble doing that, blow it away.
Okay. I try steering around it.
Okay.
I also have hang on. So many spells.
I also have
have
so many
this.
spells.
And it lasts a day.
Yep.
So if we need to use that to go get through the fog in the most straight path, we can do that too.
I think we need
So-
that yet because we know we're going to that island. And
Right,
we can kind
and
of
you
get
do not-
there.
You don't have an
gonna be-
object from the location you wish to find.
A location that you are familiar with. Doesn't have to be an object.
If you look at the
I'm just
components,
familiar with it.
if you look at the components, you
It
need
just says that.
and an object from the location you wish to find.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yep.
That's
We were able to get there, we would have found it already.
Right?
that actually seems like a pretty crappy limitation.
Yeah, like what a useless spell, please.
It's not a useless spell. You guys will find a use
If-
for this.
I could say if we would have known, I could have maybe found something from here before we left the other island. But
Before we get into the fog, I'm just gonna start using my action
Okay.
to flex
Okay.
And I'm gonna catch y'all's eyes. Just one at a time. I'm gonna do a little like eyebrow raise. Gonna do little muscle flex, little pop in the shoulders. I'm casting counter charm.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, so we're trying to sail around everything, Eric,
Cool.
but still head generally west.
Awesome. So as you guys go into the fog, it gets quiet. Very, very quiet. You will sail for an hour. If you do your ritual to commune with nature once again, the undead are far south of you as you pass by them.
Like close to the
Close to the
island
shore.
of Andoja?
Yes.
Okay.
You were able to avoid them without difficulty. Is there anything you would like to do for the next 4 hours?
Looks like I'm gonna watch Fua dance because he's gonna pop and lock for an hour.
Awesome.
I am amused. How about anyone else? Pear, Galio, you guys have been quiet.
Well, I can just say I appreciate your navigating and spells because I don't have much to offer in this case.
Yeah, I don't really know either of those either.
I will keep watch as best I can.
Okay.
Fog on this side. There's fog on this side.
Hey guys, I found more fog.
I spy with my little eye. Fog. You didn't even let me pick a letter. Is it fog?
It was fog.
The waves grow quieter as though the sea holds its breath. The thick, rolling fog ahead, the faint sound of creaking wood echoes. A lonely, haunting melody of salt water and sorrow. Then, like a ghostly whisper, it emerges. A lonely raft. Strange and mismatched design, bound together by seaweed and bone, floating atop the water as if the waves dare not touch it. Dangling talismans, shells, feathers, and shards of glass, they clink softly in a wind that does not stir the surrounding sails of your ship. A figure stands upon it, impossibly still, cloaked in shadows and starlight. His skin is dark purple, almost translucent, as though he has stepped from the pages of an unfinished story. Luminous violet eyes pierce the gloom, their light flickering like dying embers. He tilts his head as though listening to something just out of earshot, then steps forward on his raft, his weightless raft gliding closer without a ripple. As he approaches, his hollow voice carries across the silence, each word a thread pulling at the edges of reality. So many threads woven into one tapestry, yet some are frayed, others cut too soon. The sea knows you, but does the land? No matter. The veil shifts. You've caught its attention. Poor souls. He pauses, turning his head sharply as if hearing something behind him, though nothing stirs the fog. Slowly he faces you once again, a strange, almost knowing smile curling at the edges of his lips. I have seen you before, though I cannot say when. In the tides of limbo, time is no friend, and yet here we are, together, For now. Beware, travelers, for you sail towards a place where the lines blur and nothing stays as it should. Would you accept a word of advice? When the world unravels, hold tight to the thread that is yours. With a sharp gesture, he extends his hands towards your ship, and you feel an unnatural chill creep across the deck as his craft drifts right next to yours, slightly missing the side of your ship. It pulls alongside, though the water between you seems to vanish into an endless abyss. Will you hear the echoes of what's to come? Or will you let the silence drown you? The choice is not always yours, you know.
Is he directing this to one of us, or just
To
is he
the
just
whole
monologuing?
boat. Yep, monologuing to the ship.
Is he recognizable as like some creature we know? Like, is he? He's not human.
He is not human. You've never seen a species like this before.
Okay. Is he looking at us expectantly, or just looking at us now?
Just like he's waiting.
Like, hey friend, thanks for the advice. You've come to the right place. Advice freely given and received here on the Kon-Tiki. Would you like a cocktail?
A cocktail. A cocktail from far beyond. Ah,
Actually, it's not.
Beverage.
It's right here.
beverages of pleasure. One can never truly understand them or grasp them.
But you could grasp it. Here you go. And I hand him a Mai Tai. I go, it's a Mai Tai, but now it's your tie. It's our tie.
He reaches out to take it, and his hand passes through it. The shore is never where you leave it. Tides don't just shift water, you know.
Yeah,
Is he-
that's true.
How does he sound psychically?
It's hard to place him. He's disjointed. It's like he's half there, half not. When he speaks, he's more present. When he's not speaking, he almost disappears.
Did you come out here specifically to find us, or did we just get lucky?
You've been here before, though your feet may say otherwise.
Well done, man. I am sure you've been in my bar before, because you're just saying things that make no sense and not answering the question. What's your name, friend?
I am Varen.
Varen. All right.
A key without a lock is a question without an answer. And you carry many keys.
So does that mean we have many answers?
He tilts his head to the side. A key without a lock is a question. You carry many keys.
So where do we find the answers? Where is our lock?
The road ahead of you is twisted and strange. Your shadow doesn't always follow you. Sometimes it leads.
Well, yeah, that depends. Like if it's in the afternoon and we're going east, the sun would be behind us and then the shadow would be in front of us. But right now we're going west, so the sun rose in the east, so the shadow's in front of us. So it led us to you.
Yes.
Or the fog.
But
Yeah.
step too quickly and the ground may forget you exist.
What about the ocean? Because that's where we're at right now. There is no ground.
The ocean. A terrible place. You look at it and you see yourself. Remember, in this place, your reflection has more secrets than your face. Don't stare too long.
When you say this place, you mean Andoja?
The veil.
What's the veil?
The passage to limbo. Where the worlds meet. Where Avada stretches her grip. I am drawn here to meet you. When the lantern flickers, don't look up. That's when they see you.
Okay. And who did you say ruled Limbo? Ivana?
Avada, the land to the west.
And Ivana rules Limbo? Or Ivana's the name of Limbo?
In the veil, truths walk like lies, and lies walk like truths. Keep your feet steady. Avada is the land.
Okay. I kind of just look up at everyone else and kind of shrug my shoulders because I've heard a lot of drunk people talk and drunk people philosophy over my life. And even this is baffling me. So I kind of wish I'd never met him, but from what I heard, I kind of wish Bodhi was here because he might have been able to.
Oh my gosh, Bodhi in the sky. Are we here? Here's the question.
We would
Are
put
we
them both on the
rescuing-
raft and then just
Right.
let it just glide away.
You're not Calatrix. Yeah.
Our actual
Can't do
mission,
that.
if Calatrix and Bodhi hadn't died, our actual mission would have been to get rid of Bodhi into Limbo.
I mean, honestly,
Sit on this boat and talk with your new friend.
are we rescuing Bodhi or is this his new home? That's the question.
So
Has he
yeah,
found his people?
I look at Gallia, the
Baron's
Starflower.
problem.
I look at Flua, like, hey, like, you guys know how to talk to crazy people. Go for it.
Let's get
Hey,
out.
Varen. Last time we met, what were we doing?
The last time we met, the light was calling the shadows home, and you followed it.
Was that a good idea?
A name spoken twice echoes louder in the veil. Once is safer.
Have you met the person we're looking for?
He tilts his head. The waves sing, but the words aren't for you. Your friend I have not met.
Well, I hope one day you do meet him. I'm told he's a pretty great guy.
Avada isn't cursed. It is curious. It wonders what you taste like.
It's a Spinosaurus who had a similar question.
Is Ivana alive?
The sound of a heartbeat doesn't mean that the heart is alive.
It makes it real difficult for doctors to determine time of death.
Every step you take is a ripple. Not all waters are forgiving.
Do you want to sit down, Baron? You look a little peaky.
He looks up into the fog above you guys. The sky above is kind, but it has teeth when it grows hungry due to rest.
We should accept the kindness when we have it, then.
Have you noticed? Have you seen? Your shadow doesn't match you anymore.
I would like to check if that's true.
Is there
On yourself, or like...
Trying to find my own shadow here.
You look down for your shadow, Mio. You do not need to roll a perception check to find your shadow, because there is no shadow there.
Because we're
because
in
it's
the fog.
So there's not even like the aura of shade beneath us, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay. Because it would
Does
be
Baron
funny
have a
if-
shadow?
He does
But it would
not.
Oh,
Okay.
we just look like we've been pasted onto the ship. No shadow.
Hey, I tried.
Eric, I'm sorry. I thought it was intentional. It looks great. I was not. Oh man, I'm sending myself. It's fine.
I do my best.
Hey, Baron, where are you headed right now?
You think you are on a journey, but the path has already walked itself. I am on a journey, one that I have already walked myself.
I mean, that's good. So you know where you're headed?
Yes. Avada is patient. It waits until you forget you are being hunted.
Are you planning to return to Avada?
Even the tide is lost here. It comes and goes, but never knows why.
So, Brahmi, I think maybe we should just wrap him up in a blanket and put him in the corner of the boat until he feels better.
Well, do we have a blanket that'll work on him? He couldn't take the drink, so
Yeah,
I'll
but
just have
the
a
drink
backpack.
was, a drink for pleasure, not a drink for need or something. Hey, Baron.
Yeah. Yeah, let me look.
Listen
We're
closely.
keeping the weirdo.
Listen closely.
Shh.
Your name is being whispered when no one speaks.
That's probably my brother-in-law. He's often thinking of me very loudly.
I
Do you mind?
blanket here. Brahmi like pulls out a blanket from her backpack. Why don't you rest with us for a while? You look very tired.
What's more dangerous? A locked door or an open one? The Veil prefers both. And your ship is deadly.
Eric, can I cast a spell?
What spell would you like to cast?
I
All
would
of
like
them.
to cast True Seeing
True Seeing?
on. Probably gonna cast it on herself.
Okay,
See if it reveals anything.
cool.
Hopefully she won't go crazy or anything like that, because that would suck. But it'll be fine. It's fine.
Alright, so as you cast True Seeing on yourself, Brahmi, Varen flickers in and out of existence. His raft also does the same, in sync with him. All around you, though, shapes, islands, skies, stars, worlds, volcanoes, and pits Mountains,
Uh.
ravines, jungles, and deserts flash all around you.
Okay.
It's overwhelming, Robbie. Please
That's
roll a
a
wisdom
bad
saving
idea.
throw.
Oh no. I was so flippant before. Regret. Okay, I got it. It's fine. Oh no!
Do you
Do
have
I get
inspiration for
advantage?
that?
I do. Let me just try that one more time.
Sure.
It'll be fine. This is good. This is gonna be great.
gonna be
We're gonna
great.
be so good. Security blanket. Here we go. 15. That's
A
great.
15, so Brahmi falls into the bottom of the Kontiki, twitching and shivering at the overwhelming sensory overload that rushes across her brain.
Now I need a security blanket. I have one in my hands, thankfully.
Yeah, we'll wrap you up.
Oh no! Look at that. A 20 and then a 24.
Terrible.
Today. Oh, well.
Hold your breath when you pass a mirror. Your reflection might speak back.
Okay, so what you're saying, real bad, real bad, real bad. So bad.
Yes,
Bad choice.
it is. The fog is a kindness. It hides
it.
the things that don't wish to be seen.
Yeah, I get it. I super get. You could have said that so clearly, and you did not.
Can I put a hand over Brahmi's eyes and cast blindness?
Yes?
Thank you. Does that?
Limited options, man.
Yep.
I mean, does that outdo
As long as you
the-
accept it, yeah, that will
Yeah. Oh,
blind you.
she will take it. This little break from that nonsense would be so good right now.
Yep.
Or whatever you're seeing, maybe you should stop seeing.
Thank you.
Like any one of those brainwashing scenes from Conspiracy Theory or Battlefield Earth, you know exactly the sensory overload rush that we're sending you on. It all goes black, and you are at peace for a moment, Brahmi.
Thank you. It's such a relief. Oh my god.
Did you stop twitching?
She does.
She just wraps the blanket around herself and sits there. Okay.
Why don't you take a seat here at the bar? And we'll check on you in a second.
Cool. Are we good if we go there, and she's just gesturing wherever. She means in the fog. Are we gonna start talking like you, Varen?
Not all maps are for finding your way. Some are for losing it.
Great.
Yeah, he's lost it.
She just puts her head on the bar.
So he's a map?
Blanket around her.
I like him.
I mean, at the very least, should we just like tie his raft behind us so that he floats along? I feel terrible letting him float out here.
I do think he wants to be here.
I think he's where he belongs.
Like a man without a plan, he's often found with a can.
Some doors open outward, others inward. The worst ones open into nothing.
And some people defecate out their back, some out their mouth, and I point at him.
You've counted your companions.
Why?
But
How?
who counts you?
I did. There's like 4 of him that I've met.
Guys, I really don't think he's going to help us any further, so we should move on.
I mean,
I agree with Galileo.
Further,
seem
doesn't that
distressed.
supposedly helped us at all?
I was
I-
being
I-
generous.
I mean, he
think
was
he's just distressed.
And that's why you're the Starflower.
he was entertaining.
Can I try to drop a rope around one of the little bits
You
on his
want to bring
raft?
him with so bad.
I don't. I just honestly, Rachel would like to drop him in the ocean. Like, but for real, there's a dude who's clearly gone crazy floating around out here. Like, you can't just leave him. That's not nice.
Excellent role
Sure, we
play.
can.
But he's
We not be care
real.
workers.
Can I get a rope around his raft bit?
As you drop your rope over the raft, for a moment it hangs and catches, and then the rope goes limp and falls down into the water.
Might happen.
A light in the mist can guide you, or guide something to you.
Yep, that's true.
I kind of shake my head and I look over at Flu and I go, well, that's not the first time your rope has gone limp in an important situation. And then I steer the Kontiki away.
As you
Who
attempt to
told
steer
you?
the Kontiki away, the raft shifts with you guys.
Oh,
Good.
don't even need the rope. All right.
Fantastic.
He doesn't even have a paddle. I'm very concerned about his welfare.
He's like a barnacle.
The veil twists not because it's broken, but because it's listening.
Yes, and some men point the way with their finger and some stick the thumb up their bum. And we can all do it too.
Very well. Remember, though, when the stars go out, don't worry. It just means that they're closer. And he will fade from existence.
Oh,
Finally.
Oh gosh.
did we all just hallucinate that?
Why, me lad? Did you put any mushrooms in this beer we've been drinking? There's a big group trip.
Whoa.
If it was kawaii, it would be like fish venom, not mushrooms.
Yeah, not much. And I serve fine quality top shelf libations.
Which also sometimes have fish venom in them. Are there lit tiki torches out here?
On the Kontiki, yeah, we can have a tiki torch if you want one.
I was just wondering if there were any currently lit. Do we have any lights on the boat?
If you want some.
I
Uh.
think I would prefer a one that's covered. I didn't really want to light up the boat in the fog.
Okay. And we'll just keep heading west.
Okay. As you guys
At what point do we?
Good.
Oh, I was just gonna say, are we supposed to turn north yet? Like, will we know when to do that?
It was
Using
supposed to be
navigation tools.
3 days till the end of the island, and this is only like a day and a half. So
Oh, okay. I thought it was 3 to get there, not 3 to the end of the island. I misunderstood that.
It's 3 to
Maybe
get
I missed
there.
Even if it's
okay,
3 to
so
get
maybe
there,
I
I
should
think
turn-
a day and a half is still too short.
Judging
Unless
by
the
the
fog's been... Sorry.
judging by the map, like how close the island is to Andoja, and then how big we have to go along Andoja.
Yes.
I was figuring like most of the time we'd be going west, and then we turn north at the end.
Is
But I do have
exceedingly hard to
navigation
do.
tool.
It's exceedingly hard to navigate in this fog. But let's find out how well you're doing using your survival check and your navigator's tools.
All right.
Guidance.
So I
With
get
guidance.
to add my proficiency bonus twice, correct?
Yes, sir.
So let's add +5 to that. So 19
19. Awesome.
plus some guidance. Someone said guidance. 21.
Awesome. With the 21, you are making your way nicely westwards.
Cool.
As you continue sailing along, the fog around you gets dimmer and dimmer, eventually going dark. Your voices are muffled, and all the noise of the water just fades away and dies. Night sets. How would you guys like to proceed?
So it's night in the fog still.
Yes.
I don't know. I look around. I go, normally I pull in for the night. What do you guys think? Want to just try to keep going through the fog?
I think we have enough people that can. I mean, if you're okay with other people steering the boat, we can just kind of take shifts.
All right. If you
2
think-
people per shift, 1 to drive, 1 to watch.
I think
Well,
that sounds good.
Who else can drive the boat except for Brahmi and I?
Before Callie and Bodhi had gone missing, Brahmi had been teaching me to sail.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I did not know that. So how about what should the teams be?
So I think the 3 of us need to split up, and then
Correct. Who wants to stay up with me?
Don't all jump at once.
We all look at Fu.
Galio can.
There you go.
Galio wants to?
Yeah.
All right. Me and Galio will take the last shift so that if anything's wrong, I can try to steer us.
You take 90 seconds. I'll be right back.
All right.
We can kind of decide. And then I think Despair and I want to take the second watch.
sounds good.
All right. So Brahmi and
The 2 beautiful ones will
can
Yeah.
do
take
the
the middle watch.
We got to name it.
There we go.
We got Bro Watch. I don't know what second watch is going to be, but third watch is going to be like Pretty Posers or something.
Pretty.
Where are your team names from?
third watch is going to be the competent crew.
There you go. Perfect.
I think second
sounds
watch's
so
name
boring.
went missing with our stealth checks.
We can't find each other. We're just circling the boat. Where are they? I know he's out here somewhere.
While Eric's gone, what do you guys think of the spell neutralizing field? Let me put
No idea what it does.
It's very
There
exciting.
it is. Oh, actually, never mind. See, I was not prepared for high-level spells components.
Hey, this
Oh.
one is mostly meant for a different environment.
Yeah.
But it's still fun.
So, Eric's back.
I didn't realize the components were so expensive for that, though.
No, half of my 6th-level spells I can't do because I don't have the components for. So
I think that one, I don't think it's used in the process, possibly. I think you just need it.
No, you just need to have one.
yeah, she does
But
not have
theoretically, a cleric
relic
could
on
make use of that same component a couple times.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a holy relic type stuff.
Does she have? I mean, I feel like an amulet of the devout would be a holy relic.
Nice try.
That's definitely worth more than like 1,000 gold.
All right. So, who else on watch tonight?
I think first watch was Kawhi and Galio. Second was Mio and Pear, and third was Brahmi and Fu.
I
And-
think it's swapped, right?
I think,
Oh.
yeah, you have it backwards.
Backwards? Okay.
Yeah, Pretty Party is third watch. So
The pretty party.
His third watch.
that's Galio and
Oh, okay.
and Kawhi.
Yeah, that's the competent crew.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Brahmi, we're the pretty party.
We're the Pretty Party.
And you guys are
Aw,
first.
thanks,
Obviously.
guys. I assume by now Brahmi is feeling more herself.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I blinded you.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's been hours.
So let's drive this boat, Brahmi.
No, we got
You
this.
great
We're
watch.
fine. So fine. Are we good navigation wise? We got eyes on everything.
So,
I mean, hold it steady, I guess.
You got it.
do you guys have any torches lit on the Kontiki this evening?
One behind the bar, I think. Like sheltered, not high up.
Okay. Can I get a perception check from the pretty party?
A perception check?
Yes, ma'am. Thank
What
you.
about a persuasion check? Can I
That-
make a persuasion check?
Try that one
Okay,
too. Yeah.
perception. All right. Yeah.
We are not going to do the persuasion check.
Okay.
However, with a 16 Fwu, halfway through your shift, you will see a dim light in the distance sailing towards your ship.
Is it moving fast?
Very slowly.
Oh.
It's just barely visible in the fog, just as a light spot in the distance. But it is coming
Alright,
closer.
Quietly nudge Brahmi telepathically and direct her attention to it.
And Brahmi will reply back telepathically. Should we put out our light and change course?
Don't change course. Is our light visible beyond the? My intention was for it not to be.
As you go
I
to
just wanted
cover
to
up the
see if
light
it was like
more,
flickering.
awesome.
Yeah.
As you cover the light more, you turn to look for the other light. It's gone.
Fantastic. Don't change course. Keep
Unnerving.
looking for lights.
I can't even see it.
You'll hear just the ripple of waves gently caressing another ship other than yours. Not far into the fog. Maybe 100 feet? Maybe less.
Are there any mines aboard that ship? Any thoughts?
Yes. Thoughts that are out there are disjointed and not coherent.
More barons?
No. More aimless as opposed to wandering thoughts, and more real but with less purpose.
Yeah. Telepathically. Just make sure Brahmi is still feeling cheerful and not freaked out by the weird thoughts that
You
probably she
freaked
can't even
out,
hear.
but it's fine. She can't hear those thoughts. She's only hearing your thoughts.
After a couple moments, emerging from the fog, you see the edges of the Kon-Tiki. On the side of it, you see Brahmi as a ghostly figure, her hair blowing in an unfelt breeze. And Fwu standing there, stern, dour, and sad.
We don't know who that is.
On board the ship, you also see Kawhi, Galio, Mio, and Pear asleep.
Telepathically, I'm going to tell Brahmi it's just a weird fog reflection. Don't even look at it. Just keep sailing.
Okay.
You see the other Wu whispering to the other Brahmi, and the other Brahmi turns to look at your ship with interest.
I'm not looking.
Good.
I'm not looking.
That's great.
She begins whispering to her Fwu. And Fu nods sagely.
I'll flex for Brahmi and give her guidance.
Look, what are you doing?
The other Fu flexes and mimes that they are casting a spell.
What?
Just keep your eyes on the abs, girl.
Okay, I don't need. I gotta focus on where we're going, which is away
That's
from
true.
the boat. Oh,
also
mean-
do the steering, I guess.
Baron did say mirrors were bad. Not good. We're not good.
The boat is
Aaron
sailing
was a
parallel
big
to you guys. At the same speed.
So Eric, when you're saying that the boat approached from in front of us, but now that it's alongside us, it's matching speed with us?
It approached from the side, not from in front.
Oh.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am. I'm sorry. I was unclear
No,
about
it's
that.
okay. What do we do?
Keep sailing? It's not gonna crash into us, is it?
Nope. Parallel to you guys. And the other Brahmi's hair is streaming behind her like a banshee's.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, she's moving. And also, stop looking at her.
Yeah, Brahmi currently has her hair bound, like in a braid.
And it's very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
The other Brahmi turns to look at you, her eyes missing and her jaw slack.
No, no, not looking. Not looking.
Is
Oh, everything
everybody
okay?
else sleeping peacefully? Oh my God. I just want to make sure our people aren't waking up to this.
Everyone seems to be asleep.
Okay, all right. Let's just. I think them staying asleep is for the best. Because what if they wake up on the other ship? What if?
No. It's, oh, you know what? You know what you haven't seen?
What?
I turn
what?
around, and show that I have incredibly well-defined back muscles also. Just right here above my hip, and then across.
It's hard to miss
Brahmi-
when the other Fu does exactly the same thing.
Rami flicks her eyes over briefly, but she's like covering her mouth a little because she's trying not to giggle out loud at all. But
The
That
baleful
does
look
hurt a
of
little bit.
the other Brahmi catches your eye for a moment, Brahmi, and she mimes covering her mouth with her hand as well.
how
You
dare
mind
she?
that?
It's gonna make me mad.
The ship grows closer to yours.
Why?
Tell me. Tell me not to do anything. Should we wake everyone up?
No, we shouldn't do that.
Okay.
Do you have like a favorite song? Just think of a song or a prayer. Do you
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of
yeah.
prayers from your?
I can do that. Rami is just gonna start saying a prayer to the Triune under her breath. As they go.
The other Brahmi is also whispering words.
Oh, don't do that. She's making me so mad. How dare she? Let me see. Let me look up my character sheet.
The other Fu turns suddenly and opens his mouth as if screaming, but no noise comes out. Then he goes back to mimicking your motions.
Are you doing the back flex?
Yep.
How dare he? What if I cast Dispel Magic? What do you think?
I don't think there's anything to cast that on. So just keep sailing.
Okay.
The ship is 10 feet away from yours now. They could leap aboard at any moment.
That would be upsetting. Are there any what are those called? like the big push paddles
Oars?
for the Kontiki. I guess not for like paddling in the water, but for like pushing away from obstacles.
Oh, a pole.
Yeah, is there a stick?
Is there
a stick on
is there a
this boat?
stick?
Kawhi, do you have a pole for pulling the Kontiki around?
Yeah, there's one. I always just use my oar that I carry around, but ain't no one's getting that. So
Right.
there's a spare long oar hanging from the backside of the boat.
Okay.
I will go stand next to it.
The other flu does the
Far
same,
away.
watching you.
I'm gonna keep cheering Brahmi's prayer on in my head. All in her head.
The other flu's head rotates 180 degrees. His jaw falls slack and he screams, but no noise comes out. His head returns back to normal.
Not looking. Just keep.
Does this boat not go any faster? Like,
You know what?
is it like a gas pedal you could be stepping on right now, Brahmi?
The boat approaches within 5 feet of the Kontiki.
Not real. It's not real.
Are any of our sleeping people like they're not like all handily bundled on the far side of the boat?
And sorry. Go ahead.
From this distance, you can smell that body oil you like so much, Flu, coming from the other ship.
Stole my body oil.
So cruel. Is it the one that smells like a little bit like coconut?
It smells a lot like coconut.
Okay.
Yep, for sure.
Can Brahmi use channel divinity?
Is that what you would like to do?
Listen, Eric. When you ask it like that, it makes me worried. Yeah, she would like to do that.
Okay, what aspect of your channel divinity are you using?
She is turn undead,
Okay.
but she just believes they're beset by spirits more than anything else, like by spirits. So she's using divinity and her prayer to like keep them at bay. Is all what she wants.
Awesome. As your channel divinity courses outwards, you feel that your channel divinity has fired, and it has affected something, but not that ship, and not close to you either.
Oh, that's unnerving. Where is it?
Somewhere else.
Oh no, what? Okay. Cool. Okay.
The other ship, Brahmi on the other ship, has done the same thing. And for a moment, looks satisfied before turning her baleful, eyeless face back at you. And she mouths the words, "Beware the tide." And the ship will disappear.
Did so it appeared like she cast a spell. Did it feel like a divine presence when she cast it? Did it feel like
Yes.
the magic of the divine? Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I feel like she did something bad. I mean, I feel like real Brahmi did something bad. That's not good.
I think it's fine.
I felt
I think
something. Okay.
yeah, I felt something. All your magic feels very wholesome, Brahmi. I'm sure it's fine.
That was not okay. This is not okay.
It was just a dream you had while we were awake.
Yeah. And they left when when we turned aside the undead, it left. They left, so that's good.
That is good.
We should tell the
It's a
others
little
when
more.
we wake them.
Yes.
Okay. What's happening?
Well, we're on an adventure.
That's true.
That's, yeah. And we're doing really well.
Yeah.
And you are sailing this Kontiki with an expertise I did not even expect. I knew you were going to be a good sailor. I knew, like, I've seen you sail, and your mom obviously told me a lot about how good you sail.
I'm so
Uh,
sorry.
But I think, not everybody who sails has these kinds of strange obstacles put in front of them when they sail. And so your expertise tonight has been exemplary.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for saying that.
Did you want to say anything about this? And I point at my torso.
Oh. Your impeccable physique and your cheerful and focused attitude kept me able to keep sailing well. So thank you very much.
Aw, that's nice. We should have a drink.
I think that's a great idea.
We
I could use a
shouldn't have
drink.
We shouldn't drink in the. We should have a little bit of a drink.
Just a small
Quite well
drink.
mind.
It's nighttime. It's the perfect time for a drink. Just something
I-
small though.
I'm gonna go around the bar and see if I can dig through Kawhi's stuff and find something for us to drink while we're on watch. And sailing.
He's got a fully stocked bar. What are you getting?
Let's see, something with coconut.
Sounds perfect.
Pina
Just
colada.
like
Understood.
a little shot, and it's delicious. A little bit for you, a little bit for me,
A little bit, and we're good.
and let's not. Again, this is telepathically. Let's not tell Kawhi
About the drink?
about this part. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, the drink part.
we'll
Yeah,
tell him
no
about the other.
problem.
We'll tell him about the rest of it.
No worries. Yeah, that sounds perfect. Thank you.
All right. So, you guys are able to all get the benefits of a long rest tonight. And the fog will grow less dark as dawn breaks.
We will tell the next watch. The sneaky ones. Roughly what we encountered before we pass off our duties. And I
Didn't
assume
you
they
just
will
tell us
pass
We
along.
could all wake up, Eric.
Yes, sir. You guys can wake up at dawn with the benefits of a long rest.
Yay!
So I assume by the time we all wake up, everyone's heard a rough description of
Yeah,
what we
what's
saw.
the rough description of what happened?
Oh, you
Uh,
wanna to describe it? Okay. Well, why don't you explain? You were looking. I was trying not to look.
So I was definitely not looking from the corner of my eyes and in my brain. The rough description is while we were sailing, we saw a very creepy interpretation of the Kontiki and ourselves sailing in the opposite direction, mimicking our movements. Except when I say creepy, I mean eyeless and head turning and silent screaming. We paid them no mind, and they continued on their way and disappeared in the same way that Baron did. And we weren't scared at all.
Nope, not at all. We weren't scared at all. It was great. It was not great, but
He's just creepy.
did
Like,
good,
it was
yeah.
a weird fog thing.
like
Be on the
ghost
lookout for it, is what we
story.
told you guys.
coming to life. So we were fine.
Did that weird Baron guy come back at all?
Not on our watch.
Okay. Well, that's weird. I wonder what Near Kontiki was. How did you get rid of it?
Sailed past it.
Yeah, I said a prayer and kind of did a divine repel undead, and it seemed like they reflected the same thing, but then they went away. They did say as they right before they vanished, the other me said, beware the tide.
Well, we've heard that a couple of times. Wonder what could be wrong. Maybe if there's like dolphins in there, like I don't know, like a pod of dolphins. But I think we're too old because I don't think Tide Pods would really be that big of a deal for us. We
I was
know
waiting
better.
for it. As soon as you said dolphins, I was like, you son of a...
For the record, I was waiting. When I started writing all this stuff, I'm sitting there going, it's going to be Dave. It's going to be Dave.
Beware the
Oh,
tide.
I think Pear has it. Yeah, we're mispronouncing it. It's not tides, it's tie-dye. Beware the tie-dye.
Tie-dye. Yeah, Pear's
Odie's
got
now
it.
the boogeyman of limbo.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
God.
There's a man up there. He creates his own fog.
We're not rescuing Bodhi from limbo. We're rescuing limbo from Bodhi.
Beware the spark up in the fog.
Oh.
Well, it's at that point that you guys do smell a faint hint of a skunk
What?
Out in the middle of the ocean?
out in the middle of the ocean, just for the briefest moment.
That's weird. There's not usually skunks out here. Can we tell where it's coming from?
Nope, it just passed. It could have been a fart, but it was that sickly sweet smell that some of the people who have met Bodhidharma would associate with him. Sickly sweet and green.
We veer off course. Follow that smell. Yep.
It's gone as soon as you notice it. Such a shame.
We, I guess, bring him up again. Like, we can just say the same thing again about talking about Bodhi and whether or not he's here.
What do you mean?
I guess I was just kind of throwing his name out there again to see if us mentioning him is kind of what brought that scent about. Like, if the things that you guys were talking about seeing out here were, I don't know, like,
If we're
just kind of
manifesting
either-
him, because that was one of the warnings from
Yeah.
to control what we think.
Didn't he say something like, don't say a name twice?
He said a lot of stuff.
Like Beetlejuice? Okay. Well, let's just keep walking, I guess, huh?
So as the ship sails forward, Kawhi, the ship is gaining speed.
We're sailing downhill.
Yeah, we got a following sea, everyone.
Sorry.
Can I still control it?
Yep.
And is it gaining so much speed that it's scary?
No, just a slight amount of speed for the moment. It's almost like the tide is coming in.
Mm.
Ooh.
So we should work against that, right?
Well, except if, I mean, I don't know how tides really work. So, if the tide's going into the island that we're supposed to go to, that could be a good idea, right?
I mean,
But-
we want to get to Havana, and it feels like this is the right place because I think we're hitting the veils where everything gets a little wibbly wobbly.
You know, I kind of reach out. I know they're way far away. It's very, very faint. But I just reach out to the Heke, just trying to get some sort of feeling of like, hey, is this the right direction to go? And the Heke
Ooh.
should probably be able to give me a yes or no answer to this.
Oh, man. So you're asking if this is the right way to go?
Is this the correct way to go to get to what was
Havana?
what's the name of the island again?
Havana? Yeah.
Havana. Is this the correct way to go to get to Havana?
And you will receive that this is wheel for good results.
All right. Okay, so I'm
As
like,
you guys continue forward, the speed begins to accelerate. And the hull of your ship begins to reverberate and shake. All the way up into your very bones. You are going fast.
Can Brahmi cast control water?
Yes? What would you like to do with the water?
I would like to stabilize the ship with it.
Okay.
A cube up to 100 feet,
Awesome.
right? The range and area is 300 feet.
Sure.
It's only going to last 10 minutes, but she just wants to make it so the ship is stable and not being drug along in a way that we don't want. So
Awesome. So you're able to stop the ship from going too fast. You're able to stop the reverberations through the hull. Up ahead, though, you see faint lights flickering in the fog like distant stars. They are illuminating fragments and wreckage that go floating past you in that direction. Skeletal remains suspended in the water flow past as if pulled from the bottom of the sea. Tendrils of dark water reach up towards this serene space you have formed, Brahmi, and begin to claw at it. The tendrils of black water begin to spread like tentacles around your controlled space.
okay, that's not good.
Something is trying to get you.
is someone trying to get Brahmi or just try to get all of us?
All of you. The water itself, the black tendrils are trying to wrap around the Kon-Tiki.
Oh. Well, that sort of alarms me, right?
You will hear voices layered and dissonant, speaking languages both known and unknowable, pulling at the edges of your minds. Join us. Join us all. Brahmi, as you maintain concentration on this control water, you're able to prevent these tainted strands from entering the area around the Kon-Tiki. For now.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to end for tonight. because I don't have time to get you through the next encounter tonight. So I hope you guys are enjoying this content. I know we're going a little bit on the spoopy side, and I hope that it's welcome for you guys. Hope I haven't disturbed anyone too much.
Oh.
Awesome.
Haven't disturbed anyone. You know, if I'm still able to make a Tide Pod joke, I'm rolling good.
Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll come back next week for the next episode of the Awesome Blossoms as we head further into the Vale around Ivana and make, hopefully, land. I hope you guys had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
We are going to be come back next week for the Awesome Blossoms, and we will be heading over to join the Toivoid train wreck with a very big event tomorrow. Come hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of really cool surprise reveals and everything, so come hang out. It's going to be a great time. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful week. Please stay safe. Do check out the Holiday Iris magnets over at gmeric.com. These are guaranteed to prevent rust monsters from showing up in your kitchen or near your car. If you do see one, take a picture. I'll give you your money back on the magnet. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful week. Please stay safe.